running at 60.
1 minute left.
That's where
Abel has been stopped by our hedgehog.
Modern Chow. The stream setup. The stream is set up. Nice
A
job
is
to have
blocked
the
by our
stream.
hedgehog.
The one to adjust frames. He's one to fix things. Robster, $50. Good looking
Abel
stream,
can't
guys.
dance now.
TM Andrea, $25. Anonymous, $50. Another Walker, $25. Love Rebel Femme and Helping Sick Kids.
Ace falling back.
For a long time, guys. Been busy with life, but you guys
30 seconds left.
Toys Kappa. Mitch Dyer, Miss You Chuckleheads, $25.
Abel is moving forward. Kill the
Validek,
soldiers
$100.
around it.
Anonymous, $15. Rusty, $15. He says, love all of you. Thanks for making my Saturday mornings that much better.
Abel's pulling back.
Nicholas Kelly with $50. Good luck, chaps. Grinding your family. Thanks for the great show. Always happy to support you guys.
10 seconds left.
Cool, man. Keep it up. Sean Parker with $125.
Nice.
Anonymous with $100. $25.
Our
Another
hedgehog is
Anonymous.
stopped.
Leo Smith with $5. Priming the pump.
Stop the tank.
Pass your face. Just sounds like a boss. Zoe with $50. And Anonymous with $100.
We
I
did
have
it. We stopped them
I have
from
a
breaking
question
through
for
the
the
line.
Reindeer family.
They gave our team enough time to destroy the
Like,
bridge.
Do they actually let, if they're an actual family with children, do they let the children I don't know. I'm not sure that I would let my kid listen to us.
Game, people are asking for game audio to go down a little bit.
Yeah, I can do that.
Just kidding. I let my kid listen to it.
Holy shit.
What was that?
That was me listening to the stream for a second. Just trying to.
Yeah, that's fine. The game audio is cut in half now, so that should be good.
Okay. Andrew Rogers, hello. And welcome to Das Stream.
God bless the addition of scene preview and
Right?
XSplit. Jesus, I can't
Like
believe
an
it.
actual video splitter.
I can't believe
God.
it
Video
took them
splitter,
that
video
long.
splitter.
I know what you meant.
I know, I've always just done it through my iPad, just through the browser. Which, this is what I did when I was in Poland. I would just continuously. I didn't used to be a Twitch watcher, you know. And then with Battlegrounds that changed, and now I consume so much Twitch. I subscribe to like 5 different people, so.
I've always loved watching video games, so it's like I'm still not like I don't have like dedicated people that I watch, but I will just at random times throughout the day or night, or especially when I can't sleep, I'll just bring up Twitch and watch whatever seems interesting for a while.
I mostly watch Dr. Disrespect and any of the TSM guys if they're live,
Yeah.
and then I watch Halifax.
Yep.
Who's like an honorary TSM member, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's not officially, but he fills for them in tournaments. So. And who has hands down like the best attitude of any human on Twitch. It's kind of crazy.
So it's shotgun plus shovel. So like this
You do owe me some Intel conference room quotes, Andrew Rogers. Yes, El Glad, you know what's up, Greg.
What's an Intel conference room?
He works at Intel,
Uh-huh.
and when I used to do Comedy Button, we would do the Hangouts every month.
Oh,
and he would
yeah,
always
yeah.
join from work, and in the back of every room where he was working was always like,
Some meeting.
you can't get, on the wall would be like, you can't get ahead without hard work and killing fucking 5 dogs. Like, what? No, that's like not real.
But it would be full of like
Inspirational quotes.
inspirational corporate synergy speak.
Anonymous, thank you for your $25 donation.
I've got to say, the super sampling stuff actually works really well in this game. There's fucking no jaggies anywhere.
El Gladdy says the TSM guys are all in Oakland for a Battlegrounds boot camp before I am. Yeah, they're probably all playing in the same room together because one's in the UK, one's in Germany, one's in like Missouri, and one's in Utah. So typically they don't get to experience what it's like to be in a room communicating with one another. So
Yeah, we just did a shoot at NVIDIA with Team USA Overwatch, and they were at NVIDIA doing a boot camp exactly like that for BlizzCon this weekend.
yeah, they're in Oakland. It sucks because I would love to take those dudes out for some awesome food, but the funny thing is like the foreign dudes, the first thing they did was like, oh shit, American candy,
In and out.
because we're just like garbage factories of people.
That's disturbing.
The burning stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty intense. In this game, it's actually kind of disturbing, whereas in like in Rainbow Six Vegas, it's just hilarious.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah. There's a reason that flamethrowers were banned from Warfare.
Do you have standard power cable for that monitor somewhere?
What does it need?
Right now we're protecting the server farm.
Just like that usual PC cable.
The squarish.
Yeah, the squarish
On the
one.
stream that way, I don't think it's taking
Yeah.
bandwidth.
Do
Oh, here's one. I don't know what it's supposed to be plugged into.
pull lightly on it. Keep pulling.
Is this just a world pickup, or did you equip this, or did you start with it?
I hope
No,
this
it
is
was
the
like-
right one.
It's in a care package. So
Yep.
this
What
is,
might it have
the
looked
war mode,
like?
The computer.
which is like the multi.
That would have gone poorly.
Yeah.
Good thing that dude was wearing a fire retardant suit. So this is interesting. So it's like they kind of took some of the mechanics from like zombies in a sense.
Yeah.
I feel like. And turned it into it. One thing I'll say about the campaign of this game so far, I'm not sure if I really like it. But like as I'm playing it now that I've been like doing design and like worked on some bad games and some good games, they did some really smart things with the design where they never made something that they didn't use more than once. That's like the biggest thing one of my designer bosses has told me is it's never worth adding something to your game like a system if you're only ever going to use it once. So early in the game,
Actually, the system, right?
yeah, like earlier in the game they have a dragging thing where you're dragging your teammate behind you and it's like an elaborate animation system and stuff. And so now they make that a mechanic throughout the game where guys can get down and you can drag them and cover. Just stuff like that's like, I don't know how good of a system it is, but in my opinion, I don't necessarily find it fun, but I'm like, at least they didn't just build a bunch of one and done shit. They
Yeah.
were very smart.
And that's something that like you specifically do in multiplayer now is drag your guys out of fire.
Nah, in single player.
Oh,
But I'm just saying, like, a lot of times in single player Call of Duty stuff, I feel like they build a lot of stuff that's one and done.
yeah, yeah.
Like, even the car mechanics they built into this game, there's multiple levels that involve car stuff. Like, it's just, I see stuff like that, and I'm like, alright, someone in charge was like, we can't just expense this whole fucking thing for one-time use.
Right.
Morgan R. Park says, how are COD fans liking this? I don't think it ever got better than Advanced Warfare's boosting, so moving back to the simplicities of it.
I think it entirely depends on what you like, because I know a lot of people did not like that stuff. I did.
That got a little much for some people. To me, if I wanted to play a game with that much violence, speed, and momentum, I would just play Titanfall.
Yeah, we may play some Titanfall, but I re-downloaded and played some a few weeks ago.
And I've got it on the system as well.
J-Bug says, you guys see any good Black Friday deals? Too early.
Yeah,
I haven't looked. Also, Black Friday deals, I typically don't do any, honestly. A lot, especially like stores. In my life, I have gone to Black Friday, woke up early in the morning, one time, and it was a complete waste. Because I didn't
Did
get-
we do that? Like after the Wii launch?
Maybe you and I, maybe I've done it twice, but both times I did it, unless you were going to a store that you knew had some door blockbuster thing to make it worth your while lining up, and you got there early enough to get it, it's generally not worth it in my opinion. Because most of the stuff that's there is not deals that they didn't have any other time. You just all of a sudden feel like you should do it. Like the 90% off of free shit, those are very rare.
Yeah.
It looks so much like World of War II. Well, it is a World War II game. In campaign, it's a very different game. So in campaign, unlike World of War you always had teammates that you rolled with. But in this, you have like a squad that you roll with, and all your squads have different abilities. It's weird. So like you can look at a dude, and on PC you can press N, and when you push N on the medic guy, he throws you med back. If you push it on the other guy, he gives you ammo. It's like rolling around with your own little battlefield squad. One guy can highlight all the enemies for you.
Yeah.
Another guy can call in mortar strikes. It's weird.
We'll play some. But
I will say the opening of the campaign of this game, it looks like out of this world good. Like when you see it and you're like, am I in game right now? This is fucking crazy.
oh god. Oh. True life of Normandy.
Spawn die.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, I didn't realize they literally made you beach land. That's cool. Multiplayer Normandy landing.
Oh, it's multiplayer. I didn't
Yeah,
realize that.
that's multiplayer. Dolphin dive everywhere.
Yeah, set up that Bangalore. Nice. This game definitely has some severely bloody parts.
Hey Arthur, do you have any scissors you don't
But
mind me,
unlike World at War,
doling?
where like someone gets their leg shut off and your character doesn't react, in this a lot of times your character is like,
I don't
Jesus
have
Christ.
any that are really
It's
sharp
like,
enough.
He's watching his
honestly.
own team, his own friends get blown apart.
I just like
Yeah.
fold it and stick it in the
There's
hallway
also a couple
behind
really
the
intense parts
boxes.
that are
Right,
like PTSD.
I got one of those
maybe.
boxes out. I'm gonna put it here and use it as a mouse and circuits.
Oh, there's a X-Acto knife on that wood box, like left.
James just got killed by someone whose name I think was Poland Invader, and their call sign was TRMP.
You have a cutting mat, or do you care if I do this on your carpet?
Call of
Do
Duty.
it on the carpet. Try not to destroy
He
it.
probably has a weed leaf as his aiming reticle as well. Sandman 5000, thank you for subscribing. Subscriptions with your Prime thing,
Correct.
totally fine. But today is all about
The kids,
Extra
goddammit.
Life. So, what we're looking for is if you look at just below the chat window, if you're on PC or Mac, you can see a big thing that says donate to our Extra Life with a picture. And otherwise, I will take
There's also a URL at the top of the stream.
Yes, the top of the stream URL right here.
Yeah.
This is where you can donate
That's not actually what they're seeing, but that's close enough.
to us.
This is the preview window that you were seeing.
Oh, okay. Up here. Over here. Wait, over here.
Point. Yeah.
See? That way?
Yeah, exactly.
That way?
Yeah, over there.
You can donate to that, and it all goes towards the...
Point
towards-
up.
Towards
Point
goes
up.
Doors.
Anthony, point up.
this.
Yeah.
This all goes toward to the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital. It's the same one that Kind of Funny, Giant Bomb, we're all helping out. But you know what they have? Lots of people giving them money. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give it to us.
This is like anti-fun.
Help us reach our goal.
Or give it to both.
I mean,
It all goes to kids.
We've been doing this for 6 years now.
Is it recharging health in multiplayer or is it health packs?
this is recharging health.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird that in single player it's not med packs. The med packs I think feel really weird. Also, I had to take the difficulty down to regular in campaign because hardened is normally pretty tough, but in this game I feel like it's fucking brutal.
I swear, like, the way that XSplit and everything else does window capture just changes so often that it becomes impossible to use. Andrew Rogers and Christina DeYoung just made a $100 donation. So thanks, Andrew and Christina.
Attacking the enemy bunker! Two minutes until enemy reinforcements arrive.
Can I build? Oh yeah, you can build a ladder.
Here. Build master.
Capture those bunkers!
I think the tiny URL you have, Arthur, if you're not logged into Extra Life, I don't think it's working for people.
Then I don't really know
So
where
I
they
changed-
can go.
I changed the link in this. I changed this link
Until enemy
so
reinforcements.
that goes directly to it.
Okay.
Because otherwise it goes to the team.
Okay.
So the like tiny URL will go to the team, but I changed the link down there.
Okay.
Then why don't you tell me what the tiny URL is and I'll fix it?
Oh yeah, that's weird. It goes to an account login page.
But it does.
Yeah.
Well, what's the URL that you made then?
Uh,
This happened last year too. Like, Extra Life is a great cause. Their login stuff has been fucked for years.
I think it's just technically.
Like, James, you made one, right?
I didn't make it a tiny URL. I just took the direct link.
Okay, well, somebody make a tiny URL.
Alright, let's see.
You got one bunker. One more left. 10 seconds left.
It's tinyurl.com/RFM extra life. Works.
Fail. Fall back. Regroup.
Thanks everyone for your help. For your help, for your for your patience. And Andrew Rogers and Christina DeYoung, thank you for your $100 donation.
Yay!
Thanks for celebrating this holiday with all of us. All the best throughout this campaign. Andrew Rogers, making that Intel money, throwing it around like it doesn't even matter. Nice.
Arthur?
What?
Which Wi-Fi should I connect to? It's 5 gigahertz.
The one that has the same one that it's been literally for the entire time that I've lived anywhere.
Right.
It's
I would suggest the 5 gigahertz one.
yeah, it connects to that one. $45 to our first 1,000.
Rebel FM Extra Life.
Hold on. It is RFM Extra Life.
So for whatever reason, these lobbies are taking forever, but their servers were also down last night, so it may be that.
Which is weird, actually, for...
They haven't had server issues in a really long time. Like any of the games. Welcome to the chip sounds.
I hope you guys are ready for your first bit of ASMR today.
So full.
Spin Tires just came out on Xbox. Wow. I forgot that we played that on stream last year at like 3 in the morning.
Hold them off until our demolition teams destroy the last 2 bridges and trap the German forces.
These intros are kind of cool. For multiplayer, it's not just like Star.
Stop the Germans from destroying their tanks in the front line.
It's interesting seeing the multiplayer in this game, because the single player looks so good on Xbox One X, and this looks so much like a Call of Duty game.
Yes.
in
Yeah,
multiplayer.
they definitely. The single player does some interesting stuff that you'd probably understand more, Arthur. Like it does like
Charlie is moving forward.
weird blurring on faces and stuff to like. I don't
Depth
know.
of field?
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on, but there's weird technical stuff
Use
going on
magic. Take out a
to make it
Tesla.
look as good as it does. Like changing things very rapidly around you.
No one wants to build this shit.
Keep out the pressure.
We are currently playing on an Xbox One X.
But at 1080p,
He's falling
because
back.
our capture equipment does not work.
Very little capture equipment works
Yeah.
at 4K, and even if it did,
Charlie's falling back.
Twitch does not. As far as I know, Mixer is the only service that does 4K streaming.
For now,
C is
I
the
can't,
Keep up the
I mean,
pressure.
it's not fair for us to even, like, say anything about this conversation at this particular moment in time.
A is
but-
blocked by our hedgehog.
Yeah, it's 4K streaming. Maybe next year. Who knows?
I will say, just to clarify, James has never told us anything about his job
No.
ever.
I'm not. Yeah, I have.
That's not what I'm talking about. Like, it's just not fair for us to sort of like speculate on what Twitch might do with an awkward James sitting on the couch.
Yeah, just to clarify, if you ask me anything about Twitch, I just will not answer. The way that it's set up, I am not allowed to talk about work.
I'll say this: James is such a good boy about never telling us anything either. Not that we really ask, but
He's falling back. Keep killing his escort.
Alright, you can keep going. I'm just gonna keep.
Baker's pulling back. Baker's moving forward. 2 minutes will be ready to destroy the bridge.
well,
B is advancing.
can they shoot that tank?
There's a MG on
B's
top.
retreating. Keep firing.
Is it actually slow time for you? I thought it slowed time for you for a second.
B's
Oh.
falling back. Keep killing his escort.
See when you like focus, it like. Sorry. Sorry.
Keep firing.
It like darkens the edges, but other than that.
What's up, Sam? Welcome.
A's falling back. Baker's pulling back.
Someone keeps killing Trump, Poland invader.
A is advancing. Stop it.
Moving their spot.
I had to put on shorts.
Not that I needed their help.
Nice.
On the move. His escort.
Jesus.
Yes, Sean Parker teams works with Twitch.
Abel's pulling back. B's retreating. Keep firing. Seconds left.
So I saw at the beginning of this, you built a tank, and then is it like payload, like you're trying to guide it forward?
Yeah, there's 3 of them. So I think even if you just get one,
He's advancing.
you can advance it. And it's usually not this bad. I've actually they're just not doing that all that well.
B is almost across the front line.
See one, see B got through. So
They got the tank
right
right
here.
line. Don't let them get another.
Is that AI or is that player?
That's the player.
It's weird the turret doesn't get to fire that.
No, it does occasionally.
Down to the tank. A's retreating. Keep firing.
So this is the overtime thing right now.
Don't let the tanks advance.
They get multiple tanks, I think it advances. I'm not quite sure what the conditions are.
This also we're having
Abel's pulling back.
La
Keep the
Mexicana.
tanks from moving forward.
It's I think made somewhere near me where I grew up. It's alright.
Remain firm.
Pace Picante
C
is
is blocked
better
by our
because
hedgehog.
it has sugar in it, I think. I think that's what my body's needs is better.
Man, I disagree. And the only reason really why I disagree is because I don't like how watery Pace it is. I mean, this is watery, but it's because it's all chunks with some liquid around it.
True.
Do I get? Yes, I do get fancy
Keep the
business
tanks from
cards.
moving forward.
Say that.
I remember when I got my first job as a designer, I was like, oh, who do I have to talk to get business cards? And they're like,
A's
you
falling
don't.
back.
You don't get business cards. Yeah. Who are you going to give them to?
We got a couple more donations.
Couple more
We
donations.
got a $15 donation from Brian Easton,
Tanks advance.
and we got a $25 donation from what I assume is Justin Hyde, although the last name is spelled H-D-Y-E.
Justin Hyde, Brian Easton. Justin Hyde, 25, Brian Easton, 15. No comments.
But thank you very much for your donation.
That means we're like $20 from 1,000.
We're at, it says we're 10. We're at 990. I don't know completely
That's awesome.
how that works.
So we're 1/5 toward our goal.
1/5 towards our goal, not 1/5 of the stream. But that's good.
We got a $100 donation just now from Giuseppe. So we're actually at 1,065. Giuseppe, thank you. I hope you're not Assassin's Creed Giuseppe.
No worries.
That would be unfortunate, but
Stream, can you hear Arthur from his desk over in the corner of the room?
But Giuseppe gave us $100.
yeah. I mean, it's picking up on the monitor.
Okay, I just didn't know how understandable you are.
I don't know.
What motherfucker? Incredible Stan. 1 year. What did you say, you fucker? You're a good person, I'm sure. But I get so tired of hearing 1 year for Halloween you have to go as Pablo Escobar, Anthony. I've heard that so much. Damon Hatfield's wife was like, you look just like the guy from Narcos. And my fiance all the time when I'll stand and let my guy hang out, she'll be like, alright, Narcos.
Racist.
And you know, I've had people post pictures from Elysium and say I look like that guy. I really don't think I look like him that much though.
Elysium?
Yeah, well the guy from Narcos is also on Elysium. He's the guy that sells him, puts the suit on his body.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
He is advancing. Protect it.
Alright. I got supposed to be
B has almost crossed the front line.
Yes, thank you.
All
don't
we
wanna
have to
move
do
this
is
fucking
get one
tank.
more tank across the line.
Who will move this
B
thing?
is advancing. Protect it.
So the tank will move
And then you have to
automatically while you're next to it.
Oh god, why? I didn't want to go in there.
Didn't we get another Ultra?
Yep, it's in the hallway.
C is advancing. Stop.
If anything, Brendan says Arthur sounds the best.
Oh, really?
It's weird.
C is on the move.
There's no other mic over there or anything.
There's not. And I looked at the mic, it's set this way.
C is falling back.
Yeah, but the mic is in the front. That's what's weird.
Turn it around.
C is retreating. You must escort it.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Check, check.
No, sure, fine.
I don't know, your voice just catches.
A is on the move.
That's unusual because my voice usually doesn't.
I'm gonna guess Arthur's voice is bouncing off the wall and it just resonates
2
really
minutes
well.
until the enemy destroys the bridge.
I couldn't tell you if the gun selection in this is close to World at War. I mean, a lot. It's World War II, so a lot of the guns are similar. But
A is on the move.
Yeah, but they seem less constrained.
Justin Hyde, we started at 24 hours.
He is moving
10,
forward.
so our stop
Is it 9 a.m. tomorrow?
is at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
Because
Because we're switching to
fucking daylight savings time.
Unless you convince
Yeah,
Arthur that we should go for 40 hours.
It's safe.
40. I have shit to do.
You're gonna hang out in your
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll go to bed and you guys can clean up and let yourself
Through
out.
the front line. Keep moving towards
This is
the
what happens when you actually advance an objective. Something that hasn't
It
happened.
actually rolls forward.
Yeah, and then like one of them gets hit by another tank. Spoilers for a multiplayer map.
There's someone should grab that. The Tentacle Remastered code. The Tentacle Remastered actually is really good. I recommend playing it with a guide.
Right, because those older
An
junction
enemy
games are
tank
really
disabled one of our tanks. We have only one
Like
tank.
it's fun and play it as much as you can without a guide, but when you need
Our
it,
last
it's
tank
really
is
shame.
over. Steel fuel.
There's Nightbot. No, Nightbot's sharing our link. Wait, join the stream, Nightbot.
You're just sharing the right link?
Yeah.
Enemy flamethrower.
Now we're filling up a tank. You just gotta steal like 3 of the, basically 3 flags. It's one-
Oh, so it's a little like
Fight for the
Like
fuel.
Left 4 Dead.
yeah, it's like 1 flag CTF.
Stealing A.
Yeah. Very involved with not 1 flag. There's 2 flags, but you can hit the same.
I did a design test at one point where I had to make little bunkers like that. What's the tentacle of that?
What did you do on that test?
I didn't get the job.
We've received A.
Come on, this bunker. Oh.
I'm not a level designer, so I tried. But my little bunkers you could go in and shoot out of. So.
Take the enemy fuel.
Was that a requirement, or they were just like design?
No. It was. I had a piece of concept art, and they said from this concept art,
All is ours.
make a playable level. So
We have stolen enough fuel. Our tank can advance and capture
Beep beep, I'm a jeep. Or tank.
Move fast and escort our tank
Fuel
across
dump
before
is
the enemy can destroy the bridge. Tanks advancing. Protect me.
Aiden, I'm glad you're
Moving
doing
forward. Enemy flamethrower on the battlefield.
chilling with friends. That's the biggest part. Yeah.
It fires occasionally. Oh god. I got flamed to earth.
What's the creative class system like?
Oh, we can check that out in a second. Right now I'm doing my.
I guess I keep forgetting that this game came out like a day ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very recent.
Came out Friday. So a day ago.
Or the other two might be so pissed off. Fucking snipers.
Although James sniped that dude from like 8 feet.
Yeah.
It wasn't that far.
And he wasn't moving.
I mean, I think I'm doing pretty okay.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, that's the problem.
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating.
I'm just trying to reduce the magnitude of James' achievements so I can make myself feel better.
Tank is falling
Oh, James is good at games.
nearby to escort it.
After that $100 anonymous donation, we had $25 from Anonymous. Loving the stream. Really looking forward to the end of the year 2017 Music and Games podcast, if we do it. Because this year has been incredible for game soundtracks. What is
some of your favorites?
That's what he asks.
Yeah. Oh, I want to know what some of his favorites are.
Whoa. Wolfenstein was pretty good. I literally texted Mitch a few days ago about the Doom soundtrack because I listened to that soundtrack a lot.
We talked about that so much last year, appropriately.
The tank's moving forward.
Trying to think of the game soundtrack this year that I've liked.
Destiny 1 soundtrack, I was just like, eh, whatever, but Destiny 2
There's only
I
one
love it.
bridge.
Yeah.
Like Destiny 2.
Move
Destiny 2.
quickly before the enemy destroys.
Really? I don't feel it at all.
Yeah.
Tanks are done.
Destiny 2, like, it feels so much more situational and pro level there as you are, and it has a lot of variety.
I cannot fucking believe you survived that. Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
Why is that too far?
Yeah, seriously. And then there was somebody running on that same area that you were just running on.
Nobody's escorting the tank. It's retreating.
Decom says some of my favorite soundtracks have been Nier Automata and Persona 5. I wrote the Nation.
Near,
Now you're not
near,
anonymous.
near, very good.
Move. The enemy will
I
blow up the bridge.
played enough games that I've thought about the soundtrack, so
Tanks moving
We
forward.
usually do like a refresher.
Yeah, I usually have to go back and look at game releases over the year.
I don't even know what games I've played besides Battlegrounds. And
Tank is on the move.
We'll include it just for the hell of it.
I mean, Battlegrounds is whatever you have to be streaming on Spotify. That's its soundtrack.
I just don't play music because you need audio so much.
Yeah, like, most people like.
Until the bridge is destroyed.
Well, I think a lot of people will stream music, but not to them, but to their audience.
Sure.
Tanks moving forward.
Tank moving fuck. Oh, it's crossing my body.
The bridge is ours. Now our forces can advance and
I
destroy
think
the
XCOM
enemy.
2 has really great music.
That was last year, though.
Yeah, I just started. I've only noticed it because literally the expansion might as well be a whole new game in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
I just
Does it have new music?
no. As far as I know.
Because they had new music in qualify. For the end of the year game music. That's it.
Oh, someone should get on that Steam key for Overcooked. We should play some of that at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, this is great.
Played a lot of it this year.
Later on this evening, I think we'll do some party games, Overcooked, do some Jackbox Party Pack that people can play as audience members at home.
Yep.
I don't know what our stream delay is. I know that we can turn
It's
it off.
pretty short.
Yeah.
I think we can turn it
Yeah.
off though.
Well, there'll always be a delay.
I think it's like a few seconds.
Yeah, but I think that you can like change it so it's not 30 seconds like it is by default.
Did you guys thank Brian C?
I don't think so.
Brian C made a $25 donation. Henry Mark IV made a $50 donation.
I didn't know robots had money.
Probably took it from somebody.
I am. Henry Mark IV, whose comment is, I murder for myself and the children. Thanks for the donation, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that I could have gotten him out to the Bay Area.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the. So there's supposed to be like a in between lobby, but I don't know if it's working right now because it's just doing me map to map. Yeah. No, we'll figure it out.
No more downloads. Stop all the downloads. I have the app on my phone. Alright, well, let's see.
What app on your phone?
Twitch.
Well, I should hope so. Everybody has the Twitch app on.
Will Beer just made a $15 donation.
Thanks, Will. Right on.
I think we do our troll hours every like 5 hours or something like
I
that.
don't know.
Last year it was approximately every 3 or 4 hours.
We do every 5. Every 5 would be like the 6th hour.
Man, the load times from
I
match
gotta
to
go.
match in this game are fucking ridiculous.
It wasn't this bad last night.
It
Like,
seems like it's
I just
probably
realized I have to
server
try and move my
issues.
car. Do you have your keys? I'll just let myself back in. We'll see if I end up with a ticket.
It's the big key.
If I already have a ticket, I'll just let it roll.
Bad load times related to server issues. Well, can't they keep giving you a ticket?
I don't think so.
Hopefully Anthony doesn't have a ticket.
Well, if he's got one ticket, then he should just leave his car there.
Yeah, but I mean, I think they can technically keep giving you tickets even though quite often they don't.
Can they?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't seem fair.
I don't know what the rules are, but I've definitely former Area Fiber Rob Bowen was notorious for parking in places where he wasn't allowed, like people's driveways where his car got towed, like in front of fire hydrants, in like not moving his car in time. And he definitely came back once to like 2 or 3 tickets on his car windshield. So I don't know what the rules are around that. Maybe it's only once every 24 hours or something. Who knows?
reloading.
Man, why don't you load a video game?
Noosh.
I leave my car in metered spots in downtown Oakland, and I have had no issues repeatedly filling the meter. I'm sure you weren't supposed to, though. No, you're actually not supposed to refill the meter once you, like, if you fill it up to maximum, and you go, if you had a particularly nasty meter maid, they could totally ticket you for that, for being in a metered spot too long.
I think once we hit 1,500, I'm gonna start giving out some Xbox One codes.
Ooh, nice. There's some motivation to help us hit 1,500. Get them Xbox codes.
I've got a fair amount of stuff here to give away.
He does have a stack. Is it actually loading, or did it just decide to crash? Something like this has got to be server issues. Dark Hero, what's the game lineup for the day? I don't know, man. We're kind of just playing it by ear.
You got a ticket?
Nope. Like Anthony said, we're probably going to have some party games later tonight. And in the meantime, we should probably project forward when our first troll hour is going to be. Troll slash, what is it, co-op hour? Or slash play with folks hour? I can't remember what we called it last year.
How is that croissant?
Where it's effectively you donate $50 and you can pick a person and pick a bad game for them to play, and if we have it or can get it easily, we will play it within reason. But so that's the troll version of it, and then the play with the RFM folks version of it is $50. I want to play this game with one of you or all of you or whatever, and we'll do that too.
And for people who already donated want to do that, just
Yes, if you've already donated over $50, then
I've already donated again.
Anthony says you have to donate again. It's for the kids, yo.
See, that's why Henry gave $50, because he already had the privilege of playing on stream. Sorry. Your toe okay?
yes.
Oh, did you step on his foot?
Yeah. I was just
Aw.
trying to wake him up.
Yeah. You were looking a little sleepy, James, getting ready for this game to load.
Has Moira been added into Overwatch? I don't even. Is that like some
No.
BlizzCon stuff?
Yeah, it's a new hero. She's available at BlizzCon and then will be on the PTR in a couple weeks. I think. Or at least it's at the keynote.
Can you back out, or are you stuck in this holding? I mean, I can kill the game, but that's weak.
This is like crazy surprising that they're having server issues.
Yeah, Call of Duty has usually been the game that's felt like, oh, that's the one company, the one game that has it like quote unquote figured out.
Really?
Seems like it. Like there are many other multiplayer games out there by certain companies that when they launch, I expect them to launch with many, many issues. But well, Call of Duty really isn't one of them.
You can play Titanfall.
I think the mic's not working.
Yeah, Arthur.
Is the mic not working?
That's.
I mean, it's picking me up more than it's picking you guys up, and I have no idea why.
Is there a mic near you?
Yeah.
Is it picking up your webcam mic and not us?
It might be settings, audio.
Try some finger pointing.
Hi.
Okay, that should be a lot better.
Hello.
Test, test, test.
Me again,
Oh, it was on Arthur's webcam mic. Whoops.
With unmatched ferocity, Hitler's war
No wonder
machine
they
has
said Arthur
launched
sounds
its
the best.
blitzkrieg against Western Europe, pushing it to the brink. As we brace for
Henry
our
Mark V
guidance,
tossing out some
we
codes.
must summon our strength to be the bulwark
Have you played this at all, Jay?
oppression. The Nazi onslaught will be the greatest
Yeah, it's a little
test we'll
good.
ever face.
The opening.
But with our allies, face it and defeat it, we
One
must.
thing I'm not still clear on the rules are like when you can and cannot show Nazi flags, like in a game that involves Nazis.
You can in America anytime you want.
Germany, you can't.
Germany, you can't.
No, I know, but
okay.
we've had to cut Nazi flags out of trailers before for games that have Nazi flags in them.
Right.
Right.
And I wonder if that's just because they're like they don't want to have to worry about Germany.
I think that's totally it. They don't want to worry about international trailers.
Gotcha.
Do one and done everywhere.
Yeah. Post it up on YouTube once it's done. That makes sense.
Our sons, pride of our nation.
How are you getting echo? How's that possible? Echo of what, the game?
True. Their road will be long and hard. Men's souls will be shaken with the violences of war.
Yeah, because they won't
In
be
this hour of great
inputting at the
sacrifice,
same rate.
we shall prevail.
Okay. That was a montage.
Paul, it's June 6th,
Alright, this does look really good.
So is this game engine?
Wish you could see this, brother.
Yeah.
We're invading some
Yeah,
frog
you'll-
beach I'm not supposed to
This is
even know the
video,
name
but
of.
when it gets into
Also,
when
we
it
can
gets
take
into the
back
beach
France
landing
from the
stuff,
Nazis.
it does a
But
transition
wait,
where it's like
yeah,
somewhat it's
battle.
an engine, but you barely have control, and then it transitions to like actual gameplay, and it's very subtle, but it's
when it's in game because it's 60.
it's like this. This is pretty much.
Yeah,
Asking for
yeah.
a watch, and I'm thinking, what the hell do
Yeah,
you
it
want
does.
a watch for? You're the cat.
This is your bro.
They're the goddamn football team. But
I made some good buddies in basic, and they're all on the boat with me. Everybody's
Sorry, I'm
scared
turning on
as
it.
hell,
I
but
can't
nobody's
hear
letting
from across the room.
I hate
You get a
Vince
little-
in the first week of basic, but now he's probably the best friend I have in
You
the
get a
world.
little racism
He's
right off the
always
bat.
looking for trouble. If there wasn't already a war on, he'd be off trying to start one.
Besides, I gotta keep all my fingers. I'm gonna take photo of the year.
Styles says he's gonna be a photographer for Life magazine. Kind of looks like Clark Kent said when he takes off his glasses, the only thing that happens is he can't see shit. Elo's the bet, but being honest, he
Yeah,
won't
the
call
game
it.
is definitely running at 60, even if it's not broadcasting in 60 all the time.
interesting.
So it does this where it cuts out the audio every once in a while so your character can give like a monologue.
Yeah.
He's at my back since Kasserine. Sussman 3 times in 10 seconds, and he's all yours.
I don't know.
Oh, you could always puss out.
My money's on Zussman.
Okay. I'm in.
I can't watch.
Just time me when I tell you. Back to my story. Me and my boys, we muscle our way into this poker game the football team has going. We worked out a system where they can signal to me everybody's hands. You should have seen the QB's face when I took that pot. You ready? That's what happens when you try to hustle a hustler. Now, you get flushed. So freaking.
ILO had enough fighting for 2 men.
Ma said never shake hands with you.
That's not what she said last night.
And enough bigotry for 6.
Man, who needs a stupid pendant anyway?
Apparently you did.
Yeah. I'm gonna get me something better.
He's gonna die.
A real trophy, you'll see.
Because he gave up his pendant.
Yeah.
Prefix at 1800.
Foreshadowing.
Yep.
I got us covered, Daniels. Don't worry about it.
Briefing's about to start. What the hell you boys doing?
Then there's Sergeant Pearson, a real
Dr.
sweetheart.
You think you're special, huh? The Krauts are gonna eat your lunch.
Now, not
Think
our
you're special,
lunch,
huh?
Sergeant.
You got
Our
narration, huh?
lunch is secure.
Watch your lips, Zussman.
He doesn't have any eye movement.
On me.
The sergeant guy had no eye
Obviously,
twitches.
on a
It was
lucky
really
streak.
weird.
Whatever happens, stay close. First Normandy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the eyes are still hand animated
We
for the
got
most
this,
part.
Daniels.
Yeah, but that's the thing is there's you could go on Google and find a million searches for like scripts that'll just like auto
Today,
make an eye twitch.
with our
realistically.
allies, we embark on an operation of
I'm
unparalleled
super
importance.
picky about face animation
Establish a
because you know
beachhead at
we've seen
Normandy
games that have done it so
and
well
roll back the German
that
aggression that
it's
has
like, wow,
terrorized
look at
Europe
this game
for the
that does
past
almost
5
everything right.
years.
So
Yeah,
it's kind of
some
rough when you
games-
see a game like this where it's like it's almost there, but there's that one thing like their eyebrows don't move or their eyes
So
don't
much more
twitch.
than
Although sometimes you see it and they overdo it, and then it
True.
just looks like people are the shiftiest people.
prevailed. Right.
The hearts and minds
L.A.
of a
Noire does
grateful
that.
world or untold generations. I'm talking about glory, gentlemen.
At least they got a different voice for this character, because you know this old general
Colonel
character's
Davis
in every
sure
game,
can
right?
give a nice
And he's
speech.
always voiced by the exact same dude, literally the dude from Saving Private Ryan,
Right.
that old guy.
Yeah.
On our Thanksgiving Day game.
Yeah, he's just like the voice of old World War II generals.
I'm sure you remember we lost that game by 42
Yeah.
points.
Look at how crazy. I want everyone to observe how crazy this was, though, right? Like, think about the military now. They would never be like, hey, with 100 pounds of gear, crawl down
Always
this
looking
fucking
over
rope
Pearson's
ladder
shoulders to
into a
Lieutenant Turner.
boat
Yeah.
He's
so
got
that
him
we
on a
can
tight
then
leash.
send you with
But
minimal
Pearson
cover
breaks free.
Toward a beach.
toward a
We'll all
beach
get bit.
that we think we probably shelled enough to make holes for you to hide in. We think. I don't know. Good luck.
Ever since I could hold a rifle, I wanted to be like you, Paul. You've always been a tough act to follow.
Is he writing in his journal?
Yeah,
But
he always
I'm
writes
damn
it's
sure
like
gonna
letters to
try.
his wife or his brother.
Cutscene faces
It's
a little
now
bit.
or never.
Hey,
Yeah.
I wish
This
I
is,
was
yeah.
coming home
Wow.
to
Man,
her.
this was pretty good.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
wait till we hit Paris.
Seems like a long way off.
Remember, no digging in at the shore. Gotta advance.
That is
You
good
need to
depth of
stay
field
low
too.
and do not bunch up.
Yeah, you'll notice they do things like
If you're
as
training,
characters
you're gonna
move
make it
within like a
through.
few feet of you, their lips will disable and
I'm
then
proud
they
to lead
re-enable
you
as you get
fellas in
close.
battle.
Like they'll do little things
Anytime,
like that.
anywhere.
Makes sense. Good to save the resource.
All right, give him hell, boys.
The beaches are supposed to be flattened, right?
No, they're not going
Sound
to get
scared,
Kevin's
Private.
face back.
No, sir.
You should be.
Daniel, you got a light?
Sure thing.
Wasn't like the thing about that they didn't expect
Everybody down!
there to be different much?
Well, they expected a couple things. They had never really tested these landers except under not fire, so front loading was totally fine.
Yeah.
After this, all the landers now they drop from the back and you come out the sides. And they're armored, and the assumption was that the shelling of the Navy had made craters, really deep craters throughout the beach, that they would be able to push from crater to crater, so they'd be totally fine.
We want some drifting!
And neither.
You heard the
Yeah, that
lieutenant.
was not
Full
true.
speed.
I mean, it's
understand. Also, like you saw, the drivers weren't covered.
Yeah.
So.
They have to take it out for sitting ducks.
Yeah.
That's
It's interesting to see them do the Normandy landing again after it being so many years. You know?
Yeah.
It's like this is like the thing that made Call of Duty Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Same plan.
And this is very. This follows a lot of some.
Get the Bangalore to the
I mean,
wire.
because you can't really fight history so much. It happens.
Yeah.
Did the Normandy
Here we go! Drop the
Yeah.
ramp!
Yeah.
There's no cover! That was an order, goddammit! Drop it!
Really?
That game's actually pretty good.
I've never played it. Wow, I guess you're lucky you fell down early.
Over the side!
Oh, that's the headless body.
Uh-huh. Oh, you didn't see his head pop right in the beginning?
It's really weird going back. Like a week and a half before
Get your head down and keep moving! Daniel! On me!
Yeah. So this is this open area. I'll say, do exactly what it says.
Yeah.
If you deviate at all, it will fucking kill
Take
you.
the Bangalore and get to the seawall! Back to the bunker!
Oh, wow.
Daniels! This is what you trained for! Now pick up that banger! You can do this! Yes, sir! Oh, Jesus! Daniel, this way!
I was gonna say, I don't think you're in a good spot to go prone.
Hurry before they reload!
So now you can move briefly.
Got no health, though.
I know. The med pack stuff is pretty tough. Okay. I think I'll probably reach that car.
Private Daniels, get to the seawall!
So just follow that dude with the Thompson, basically. Okay.
Oh.
Well, you've died way less than I did initially, because I didn't get that, like, that I had a fully set path.
Hurry before they reload! Move it!
That looks like they're reloaded.
I like to keep doing the frog splash. The dolphin dive as you call it.
Like, guys down on your belly.
Alright.
Daniels! Use the banger! I'll cover you! After we breach, keep pushing towards the bunker!
This is weird though. They have these weird QTE things they introduced. It's like they took a lesson from Telltale games in a way. You'll see shortly. This. So you actually move the stick down into the circle and then pull the trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Fire the hole!
Yeah, Simply Crestfallen. It is weird that anybody went through this and lived.
Yeah.
You think about it now, like the operations we launch. I'm not saying that loss of life is not a big deal. It always is. But nowadays we launch like a thing in Iraq and it's like one person died, 5 were injured. And it's just like, you can't imagine an assault like this.
Ah, melee.
That wound looks bad. Here, take this!
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, bud!
And so yeah, you can look at him eventually and
Be like, buddy, I need.
exactly, and he'll totally like,
Here, guys.
All right,
he'll totally
here we
like
go.
Bioshock style be like,
Take this!
Oh, he has it right now, right? Car 98.
yeah. I took the Car 98 too because I was like so used to it from Battlegrounds.
Yeah, attitude.
Yeah, the med kits are definitely a thing.
I like the full back.
player.
That guy's just trying to juke you.
That guy shot right there.
Yeah, Navy dudes had a bed too, right? Could you imagine any of our U.S. Navy losing an entire ship nowadays? Yeah. And they would use them regularly.
Ain't nothing left!
Yeah, they fixed it. Alright, that guy's a stormtrooper.
You nut shot at that dude. What difficulty are you in? Normal? Yeah. That's the smart way, because I tried this on hard and then it was...
Go around a corner, die.
Yeah, because you see how low you get fat health, except you just be dead.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, I'm not chasing achievements or anything like that.
I used to do it on veteran every time.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I had 4,000 points from original Call of Duty on 360 with the veteran.
Did that guy throw the grenade?
Modern Chai, you're right. We don't fight wars like this anymore. But that's partially because A, we don't fight battles that were on equal footing, and B, nowadays there's so much intelligence that goes into fighting. Like, what these guys were working with was photos from like a mile up in the air that were black and white and from a shaky plane, and they were like, I think those are tanks. I think that's a gun emplacement.
You gonna be okay? I'm good, thanks! We gotta get to the bunkers!
Yeah, he could totally die. You can also capture. You can also capture people in this game.
Is it like Saving Private Ryan that you then make them dig one?
Grenade out!
You can throw a smoke.
Throw the
Yeah,
grenade! Turret blind, move up!
It's interesting too, the gore in this is like not actual real gore. They literally are just painting people with like a blood effect. They don't actually like chunk or anything like that. It's still effective. Oh Jesus, James. Jesus, James.
You think I am?
They're too afraid of shooting each other.
Playing this like Destiny.
James has been playing too much Wolfenstein.
Let's go! Everybody out! Bunker's clear!
Yeah.
Fucking World War II Kung Fu warrior.
Could use some help! Catch! Germans ahead! Don't bunch up! Catch the assault wave! They gonna make it! Yes, sir!
Let's stand in the same spot while he reloads. Yes, sir. That guy.
Yes, he did.
Reserve it for the special shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall, I agree. One weapon that doesn't make any sense to me that's all over this right now is the PPSH. That's the Russian SMG, and for some reason it's all over this level. And I don't know if that was like actually like a factual thing, like maybe the Germans have captured and destroyed it or something, but it's weird. Yeah. Which was my favorite gun in World War II because it just had like a 70-round clip. It's very weak though.
Incoming!
Powering on. Mic on.
Let us know if you hear Dota.
Yep, Arthur's gonna play some Dota. Hopefully it won't leak into the stream.
Steam code for Inside. Somebody should get it.
Oh yeah.
Need help over here! You gonna be okay? It's not too bad.
Is it the same dude over and over?
No.
Okay. You just get points for like saving folks.
That dude died when I did it. I'm pretty sure I shot him. I just unloaded and was like,
oops.
So James plays this a lot. I was stopping and popping. James is
Well, if you were
running.
playing on harder too.
No, but I eventually I switched because you can lower the difficulty at any time.
Got a first aid kit.
That would be funny if it was the same guy every time, though. He just kept getting choked by Germans because he was always in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, this is definitely a wait for them to reach the door moment.
Don't get yourselves killed.
You rescue him like the third time, and you're like, dude, just stop.
I just want to check out the angle of this.
Xbox, volume down.
We're gonna do.
Use some help.
What is it? What's wrong?
Let's go. All right, Sussman. One more. We got this, Daniel.
Well, Daniels is the guy that they're relying on. Hey, Daniels, we need to go for the Jeep. Hey, Daniels, we need someone to snipe. Hey, Daniels, someone has to plant the bomb.
We're all kind of useless here, Daniel.
Mic off.
We have
Mic
medkits
on.
for you, Daniel.
I mean, he gets his main medkit doesn't even long. He does literally everything.
Yeah.
Well, the other guy is like some dude from New York. Who knows about the other guy that's your sergeant? Daniels is a corn-fed white kid from Arkansas. That's the backbone of this military.
Move it up. Here we go.
You do not help her, Jen. I thought this part was kind of brutal. For one moment.
Suspect.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Don't worry, James.
Tell him to fail.
Mic off.
Well, there you go.
Oh!
Yeah, you kind of wanted to fail.
It's gonna go on Discord on my phone because that way I can be sure that no one is hearing everyone else.
Yeah, stuff like this is kind of meh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like quick time events. I may be the only person in the world, but I like.
I can't see it. Well, in that case, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, in that case I didn't see it by the all. I just saw
It said why. It's just the color is hard to see.
This part I thought was pretty cool.
Come here, buddy. I can't walk. Oh shit! Get me the fuck out of here. We're gonna get you out of here. Stay with me.
Or not this part, yes.
We've got to get over to that CCP.
This part I thought was weird. It's like this is like a light gun section. In a way. Like you can't really move in the wrong direction, and then it just turns into this.
I'm out.
Yeah. This.
Yeah.
It's a little weird, right?
So you moved into the wrong direction, and that's what happened?
No, James moved to the right
We've got to
direction.
get over to that
It's literally a light gun
CCP.
moment. Kill these. It's like Time Crisis right there. Kill these dudes before they get their gunshots off.
Yeah.
I get it. Not really.
No.
Alright, well, yeah, I guess you're just.
We gotta take cover. How many? So many. We're clear. Come on.
You call that fucking clear?
It does always, like, every time I play a game like this, I always think, like, you know, here's these 6 Germans that ran up on this one American soldier.
Hang in there.
Who just went pop, 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 pop with a handgun and got them all, and these other 6 guys are like, no, we can take it.
Keep your head down.
These ones were like, no, it's okay.
You get them. They keep
We got
coming.
smoke.
Watch out. He's down. Let's move. We gotta move. I got you. Fuck!
Throw back.
We can get down here.
Gotcha!
That's one thing that I never effectively mastered in Call of Duty was throwing grenades back.
Stay down!
You can't even duck in this part.
Nope, you literally time press. You kill them before they shoot
Just
you.
keep pressure on it! Almost there! Come on up here! Move!
Thanks, soldier. Yeah.
Okay, stay with me. Medic! I need morphine!
It's a little bag of morphine.
It's like a super glue.
Yeah.
You gotta hang on. Those girls in Paris are waiting for you. Really? Of course
No.
they are. How about another look at your girl? Huh?
My stream last night when they saw that was
Kidding
like,
me?
this dude's dying and
It's
asking for
okay.
nudes.
I'm just... What a restaurant.
a real moral
No. You have to stay awake. Hey! Daniels! I'm here. Help me. I need a goddamn medic! 10 seconds remaining. I
5
got
seconds,
this!
boss.
Go! You'll take care of him. I need you with me, Daniels. Listen up!
He just take care of him. He's just looking straight at you. He's like, doesn't even look at
Tearing
the
up the
medic.
beach. Let's move! We'll come
I
back
just
for you.
don't like it.
Check your ammo and grenades. You heard him. Up the road now. Move it up.
Walking over these bodies.
Nah, they're fine. They don't feel anything.
Could use some ammo, sir.
They're on morphine.
It's here, Private.
10 seconds left.
When we get to the farmhouse,
You see how our
ready
donations
to
are going.
engage.
5 seconds remaining.
You're showing that piece of shit.
2 $50 donations from Anonymous, $15 donation from Anonymous. Apparently some of you guys don't like the acclaim. Though you will throw down high dollar donations. Just imagining seeing this guy Daniels in real life. Like
jumping around the corner.
Exactly, that one dude was just crouching and you ran in a circle shooting him point blank. Just like,
If you watching in Wonder Woman when she's like doing when she's crossing no man's land, it's like watching that, like watching someone run at that speed. And
Can you guys hear Dota? No one said anything at this point. You've had it up for a while.
Can't let them retake the cannon. Hold the position. Nobody gets through.
look at the entrance already now.
Here they come.
I don't think they're hearing the system audio.
Keep coming out of here. Okay. Off
Yes.
the closet.
You're good. One thing Call of Duty's always had that a lot of shooters aren't always great at is Call of Duty's always had good damage directional indicators.
Yeah.
I always know where I'm being shot from. The game audio is drowning everything else out still. I could turn this up a little bit. Probably. I don't know if that makes a difference.
I need more ammo, sir.
Oh yeah, they can hear Dota.
Can't let them retake the cannon. Hold the position. Nobody gets through. Daniels, I got
go on the MG and everyone just turns and shoots you.
I literally don't even see it. That's not.
It's up on the barn. That's right. Yeah, you have to go upstairs.
The indicator is the dude who gave me ammo.
Oh, that's the ammo dude.
This
I just
one
assumed
is
that's
in
where
the
they
back.
would go.
Of course.
Yeah. There we go.
I will. Indeed.
Firing!
Hey, that guy's on the turret. For a
No,
second.
it gets off in a second.
Well, at some point we should just switch to Dota.
On
Then.
this plane.
The Dotes. Yeah, you're right. You're just waiting for something to come.
One world is much like another.
Destroy that cannon.
Got it!
Daniel!
The feast of all worlds.
I'm carrying the TNT in my hat.
All paths lead to conflict.
May the best team win.
Good thing Daniels is also an expert in demo.
Ammo when you're ready.
The peace is broken.
All right, fellas.
Yes.
Rally on me to the assembly.
Get out there.
Let's go.
Thanks, buddy.
Pearson, I need a casualty report.
Between the planes.
We lost so many.
Look there.
Is that Dota?
Yeah. Arthur.
I charge ahead.
Arthur.
We should just switch the stream to Dota.
It's
We
overpowered.
should just switch the stream to Dota because
All we can hear is Dota.
All we're hearing is Earthbreaker or whatever screaming Dota things. No, you could just switch to Dota.
I owe you.
I'd say we're even.
We'll see this through.
To the end.
To the end.
Beachhead secured. We'll bivouac at the second hedgerow after the ridge.
Welcome to the bloody first. You're a long way from Texas, farm boy.
None of us could have prepared for that. But you came through when it counted.
Thanks, sir.
You'll be all right, son.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
You'll be alright, son, especially because you can instantaneously heal from any bullet wound.
Of course I will.
The way is clear. I have their scent.
Thanks, sir.
I don't know who the hell decided this was the best way to retake Europe, but I'll guarantee you one thing. They weren't on the beach with us this morning.
Certainly.
Testing the stream audio.
Yeah.
A long way from Texas.
Alright, so he warded.
I charge
The
ahead.
question is it mid or is it top?
The way is clear. Gold for me.
Regen room bot. Should I just grab it?
I will. Regeneration. Indeed. Correct.
So we can see if multiplayer's working again.
It's worth trying.
All paths lead to conflict. One world is much like another.
The map overlay looked a lot like LA Noire.
As
Huh.
suggested.
I never played LA Noire.
You should.
Yeah?
I think it's fun. Yeah, and I just skip all the open world stuff completely.
You just like drive straight to.
Oh, I don't
destroy
even drive
mission or
myself.
whatever. Oh,
Literally,
really?
when you have when you have a partner,
Yeah.
if you press Y to get in the car, you get in the car. If you hold Y, you always say you drive, and then it just gets in the car, drives for 5 seconds, goes to black, and puts you at the place where you want to go. You know what I mean?
Unless they have a conversation.
Unless they have a conversation. Otherwise, then you listen to the conversation, it goes to black, and it takes you there.
Wow.
But yeah, otherwise you don't have to do any of the open world driving or anything yourself.
Really?
It's actually really nice.
That's pretty cool.
I just mainlined the story that way.
I mean, that seems like a game that I wouldn't really even care about the open world stuff unless it added more to the story.
Yes.
I'm assuming it doesn't really.
What, the driving around?
Yeah, the open world.
The only thing that... Oh, your queue.
Oh my god.
The only reason that it's interesting, the driving around the world...
Just keep saying queue update in 10 seconds.
Is occasionally driving around the world's nice because you do get the police chatter missions where it'll be like there's a robbery in progress, and if you do those are actually storyline missions. Like they have, they're micro stories, but they actually have where you get to find out about a suspect and stuff like that.
Huh.
So it's worth doing those.
So I think he's...
Error, not
I'm sure
available
that they will
this
not
summer.
cancel the next Call of Duty. The Call of Duty games still make money even if they don't sell as well as they
Restart
used to.
required, Jesus.
No, they make a truckload of money. Like, it's not just...
It's just that they don't make as much as 5 years ago Call of Duty did.
Right, but I think they probably sell less, but then they also have all the big boxes and everything that sell for money at this point.
That's true.
So, like, at this point, it doesn't matter that they're not selling the same amount because they're probably making equal or more.
Well, I think it was smart of them to, add a third developer to the mix to work on Call of Duties instead of it just bouncing back and forth between Treyarch and Infinity Ward. I think they needed like the diversity in there to help keep the franchise fresh.
Donnie Newber, thank you for your $5 donation. You say, this is all I can do right now. Hope you guys reach your goal. Every dollar matters.
Oh, man.
At least
Yeah.
you did something.
Thank
Sam
you so
H,
much.
$50 donation. Good murder for a good cause. And Sam, another Sam, says, thank you for doing this every year. Good luck with making your goal with a $250 donation.
Wow.
High dollar
I mean,
donation.
that's the thing is that like if you're only donating $5 and that's all you can do right now, that means just as much as somebody else who's donating $250.
Yeah, I haven't donated anything, so you're better than me.
Yeah, exactly.
Apparently they're having server errors this weekend.
This is not for Puerto Rico that we're raising money. I don't even know where. This is for Extra Life, which
Yep.
is for children's hospitals.
Yep. It's it's donations to various, depending on who you designate your charitable donations to actually pass through to. Ours is for the UCSF Benioff Children's Hospital here in the Bay Area.
The beast of all worlds.
Very, very reputable, very well-known hospital. Deals a lot with kids with terminal illnesses or, with illnesses like cancer that require long-term treatment.
Severe cancers.
And so the whole point behind Extra Life was started to help those kinds of children's institutions, children's hospitals,
To break out
because,
immunity, we're pushing them
they
into
spend
secure
so
marriage.
long in
That's
the
how-
hospital receiving treatment, and they don't have a whole lot of entertainment. They have TVs and they try to keep them
I'd say we're
occupied
doing
and keep them
pretty good.
distracted. That's actually
Not
a
good enough.
strategy
Pearson.
to help maintain good health is to distract them from the
Maybe I'll
terrible
get
things
home
that they're
by
going
Christmas
through.
with a couple medals on my
And
chest.
so Extra Life was started to, buy toys and games and things to help keep these kids happy and entertained while they're going through their treatment. It's a good cause.
We are playing this on the Xbox X.
Yes, this is the Xbox X.
But at 1080p.
Yeah. Everything's 1080p because Twitch is 1080p.
Thank you everyone who's given my channel a follow. I appreciate that.
I thought you were out another week. Not after I heard a bunch of tough SOBs were about to take Marianne.
Well, playbook's working. This rate will be home by Christmas.
That's right, we'll be home by Christmas.
And there, let's see.
Yeah. It was a nice thing to tell everyone.
Yep.
Not bad, eh?
I've seen worse.
Glad to have you back, Private. Good to be back,
Was
sir.
that the guy that you dragged out?
That was the guy that got stabbed.
Yeah.
A unique
It's a
opportunity.
week later.
No, it's way longer than a week.
Oh, I just said 7 weeks later.
Yeah.
Metros are heavily defended. We got reports of crowd armor in the air.
I mean, that's the way it is in every action movie ever, right? Like, you get patched up, and the next day he's like, I'm okay.
This is 6 weeks, and it's a continuing, ongoing point that he's actually not. That he should not be back yet.
Yeah. Shielding us is his noble calling.
Let's move.
The war just has a habit of getting in the way.
Bearded One, thanks for the host. All the eyes will help.
Oh, nice.
We're rolling out. Let's go. Let's go.
Get on the tank. Press X to hug.
You know, a wound like this takes 8 weeks to heal. Look there.
I'm ready, Sergeant. You've got my word.
Oh, your word? Yes. That don't mean shit to me. So you're good, huh?
I'm just fine and dandy, sir.
I run rampant.
So is Medusa in that up?
You got guts, man. I just don't want to see it.
Like the change split.
Tank's rolling!
Hang on tight, boys. It's gonna get rough. What else is new?
I think Pearson likes you.
Like a lion likes a steak.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, Bearded One, don't worry about any amount of money you donate. That's awesome.
Yeah, seriously.
Letting
Looks like you're holding up all right.
Yeah, how about yourself?
Couldn't let you guys have all the fun.
Fun's not allowed under Pearson. You know why he's always writing you? Kasserine Pass.
Lost my best friends there.
Yeah, earned him an Article 15 and a demotion. He had to be a hard ass, and his men paid the price. Mission was Fubar, a massacre. Nazis had no mercy. Hell, we only survived because they didn't have time to seal the western exit. Almost lost everything thanks to that son of a bitch. And Turner still ain't over it. Matter of fact, he was the one who wrote him up. Pearson figures if he makes you a model platoon, he'll get it scrubbed.
Only we're doing the scrubbing.
Yeah, now you're getting it. It's why he's never gonna give up. He'd kill to have it removed.
You know what I'd kill for? Decent grub. You just had supper. Hey, shit on a shingle doesn't count. Hey,
Shit on shingles good
how
though.
about barbecue, eh?
Beans on bread.
They never stood a chance. Guessing no to the open casket.
Yeah, that's somebody's son.
Nah, it's a crowd.
Daniels is right. They're not all bad.
They did give us Kepler, Mozart. All right, college.
Marlena Dietrich.
See, that's more like. Don't forget about their inventions. You got the printing press, electron microscope.
Frankfurters.
You guys are killing me. You guys hear that? He's headed this way.
Little moments like that I like too. Just
Where they're kind of like they're thinking beyond the immediate task.
yeah.
More than just like let's kill shit, and then it goes right into the let's kill shit.
Well, and just talking about dehumanizing people and
Yeah.
Get off the road! We'll circle around! Move! We have to protect our Shermans.
Hey, buddy.
That's black
Jesus Christ.
one of their AA guns. Bring down those
I was like, why are people saying multi-kill? I
MGs in the
understand.
barn!
Yeah.
Everyone
because of Dota.
down! We gotta hit those MGs!
It's because James is getting multi-kills.
Go, go, go!
Multi.
Keep moving! Don't let up! MGs are tearing us up!
Godlike.
Thank you, Anonymous, for your $20 donation. Our current total is almost $1,600.
Wow, awesome. Holy crap.
S. James says, whoa, I did not see that Nazi ambush coming. Yes, very unpredictable that you would have your moment of peace interrupted.
Right.
In a Call of Duty game.
Yeah, that never happens.
I don't know why they bother starting you with a pistol, because they know you're just going to dump it the second you get, but...
I mean, they're like, it's 1911 though, everyone knows 1911.
Marshall brings a little bit of history and says, Kasserine Pass was a very interesting battle. First major engagement between U.S. and German forces in North Africa. The U.S. forces were grossly outmatched and took heavy losses.
Oh, okay.
I believe it.
Yeah, I
U.S.
believe it
tanks
too.
were barely worthless compared to German tanks.
For a long time, yeah.
MGs in the barn!
Right?
Yeah.
Everyone down! We gotta hit those
I mean, German tanks were pretty much unmatched throughout the entirety of the war.
Go, go, go!
But they just, what every other country had going for them was that Germans didn't have great production after their shit got bombed out. And Americans could just keep on pumping across the Atlantic.
Right.
And Russians too.
It's you know, it's basically what Axis and Allies is based on.
It's like a sheer economy.
Uh-huh.
Like,
it's all economy.
Russian tanks were so bad that they often couldn't penetrate the armor of panzers, to where
wow.
the Russians would, but they would have like 20 German tanks versus 200 Russian tanks, and the Russians would actually ram German tanks to roll the tank over with their tanks because that was the only way they could disable them.
Hey, smart.
Yeah.
Use the tools at your disposal.
And then we built the Abrams.
Yep.
Has there been tank v tank battles since
There has,
World War II?
but it's always been
Not on that scale.
it's always been grossly not even a contest, because you have to know that like when we went into Iraq in the first Desert Storm and stuff, those guys were using World War II and like Korean War era tanks versus our Abrams that were shooting depleted uranium rounds that could rip through armor, like, and see night vision, and like it was not a contest.
Yeah.
It was a slaughter. As Jones says, yes, back-to-back tank champs since World War II. That's us. As far as I know, no crew of an Abrams tank has ever been lost in battle. There was even one time they got struck by a missile and the tank was on fire for like 12 hours or something like that, disabled. And a recovery crew went in to get the bodies because they assumed they were dead. And then when they opened it up, they were like, the guys were like, oh hey, we've just been in this burning thing for 12 hours.
Oh god.
It's very hot.
Yeah.
They're crazy though. Abrams tanks can go like 50 miles an hour
Yeah.
over open terrain.
Yeah, it's crazy when you see those videos where you see them catching air and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Turner.
Oh, Jeff says if I could run some custom Battlegrounds games for all, I would want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say later tonight, like 8 hours from now.
Everything is hurting. Those are all your team. Those are all your team. It's all above you.
Maybe earlier.
You have no ammo.
Yeah. Cool. Alright. Later on, we'll do some custom Battlegrounds games. Does that sound good, everyone?
Yeah.
Well, Jeff has a server, so maybe we can do like crossbows and pistols only type stuff, and then just invite chat to join us.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. So start downloading Battlegrounds now if you have it.
Hey, everyone, thanks. Also, download your hacks.
Speed hack only.
No backpacks. Crossbows only.
Become 33, there must have been so much friendly fire in World War II. Yeah.
There's a lot of friendly fire. I mean, yeah, especially in World War II where people were running around. Nowadays, since combat is so regulated and radioed and you know where everyone is, it's probably not as bad, but it definitely still happens.
No, there's still news articles about like, so many dead from a friendly fire incident.
Yeah, I guess you probably don't even hear about it because they don't even get listed. It just gets listed probably as like an accident or something like that. There's also a lot of killing of civilians, and they don't list it as killing of civilians.
No.
They list it as the reason you never hear about it. You'd probably be a lot more upset. Is they call them possible enemy combatants.
Huh.
And basically that means that when they breached a house, say in Afghanistan, everyone wasn't on the floor, and they fucking just shot.
Yeah.
So
it's that's the new term for collateral damage.
thanks, Jeff. Appreciate it, man. 15% of casualties caused by friendly fire. I mean, I believe that, right?
Yeah.
Like, imagine your bombers overhead, and they're like, "Hey, we need to drop on these tanks," and you're moving like 120 miles an hour, and you're like, "I think that's a German tank." Like,
yeah.
Also, it's not like he had laser-guided bombs. It was literally just a person.
Yeah,
It was like, I think this is the time. Yeah.
Or someone radioed in like, hey, approximately this,
Yeah.
and you fucked up your math, and it's like,
Or you looked at your map and you're like, I think the hedge is on this thing. That's the hedge. And you're like, oh, actually, Intel was wrong and the hedge was totally off.
Yeah.
So. Plus, they were often getting shelling from like places that were really far away, and all that stuff was like guesswork as well. Yeah, combat would never be like this nowadays, right? Nowadays we launch Tomahawk missiles that are like guided in by satellites and
Send in the drones.
Send in the drones. Bottom line, yeah.
Daniel, I got ammo.
Andrew says, back in the day I was at Fort Hood and my room was in a tank battalion in the 1st Cavalry. The only weakness on those supply chains is to keep them refueled. Yeah. Yeah, of course. They've
Battery
got to get
low.
something, I bet, like a mile to the gallon or something.
Right.
It's the same thing with Humvees and stuff too, which is why the Humvee replacement that they're working on is like a lot like World War II Jeeps in the sense that it can operate on everything like alcohol, like straight up you could put vodka and stuff like that in there.
Yeah, just anything it'll combust.
Yeah.
2 o'clock.
That's smart.
If you want to see some crazy shit, look up the Perdix drone swarm. That might be something I saw in Future Weapons if it's what I'm thinking of, which is that it's like a bomber flies overhead, drops 50 drones, small drones. Each of the drones has 6 high explosive bombs. They fly overhead and are designated to hunt down things like humans or cars. And now some of the drones will sweep on the outside and funnel the humans into one spot. They'll intentionally herd them. And then they'll all drop their high explosives, and then after all the high explosives are dropped, they themselves are a high explosive, and they kamikaze.
Wow.
So you drop these like 50 bombs that are effectively like hundreds of bombs.
Not yet.
Fuck.
It's like straight up Terminator shit,
Yeah,
basically.
seriously.
Fran Miller Bella. Yeah, this is James.
Yeah.
James is part of our extra life and part of the podcast.
Yep.
And this is Matt, yes.
Nice shot, Fran. 1 o'clock. High. There's too many. Stay sharp.
Let's see how much we've raised. We're now
1 million.
We're now at Cameron Dubas. Thank you.
Fran, we're using a C300 as our camera. I appreciate that.
Yeah, we have a C300.
C300 is our webcam.
Hey, Perez. Hey, Perez. You okay? They got my buddy Mills in the ambush, but we hit him back hard. Charging.
Yeah. Jeff is right. This is a weird part. You destroy the German fleet by yourself, and then you get into a car chase. It's true. Like, again, Daniel's best guy ever, right? You're like,
Yes, sir.
The American hero.
when I did this right here, I was just machine gunning his tank, and no one reacts, you know? Just like, what up? But yeah, you just like killed so many Stukas, they'd be like, Daniels, we can't ever let you leave this AA gun. You've been reassigned. Like, Jesus.
You are literally, you have scored the most.
Fran Mirabella put a laughing face because he said C300 cam for 256 by 180 picture in picture.
Yep.
Wish I would have gotten to that flat gun sooner.
Can't blame yourself.
Your top tower's under attack.
Oh, here's the thing from the beginning of the game.
Daniel Beta, thanks for your Twitch Prime stuff. I appreciate it.
This is a war crime.
No shit, college. We're fighting Nazis.
Over here. You got a vantage point.
No shit, college.
Get out your
Go
binoculars.
to college, dumbass.
Perez and his boys. We're heading right into hell. We gotta hit those pack operators
Jeff Grubb,
hard.
you've been awarded the Medal of Honor, but we also think you might be a war criminal. No, that's good. That's good. So, they just added a new skill that if you look at your the asshole sergeant and you hit the button on him the way you do for med packs and stuff, he'll give you special skill.
Oh, okay.
What's your special
I
skill?
got eyes on 2 packs.
You'll see.
Daniel,
Look at him.
take out those screws. Pick up that sniper rifle, Daniels.
Oh.
Pack crew is dead. There's 1 more.
It's a little bit further down.
That was nice of them to just leave their fuel tanks lying around.
It's also crazy that this sergeant has the ability to show you their souls.
Yeah.
James, make their souls leave their body.
There's 1.
There we go. Souls.
There's 2. Where's the other?
The enemies have outlines because James talked to his sergeant and said, Sarge, show me where he's at, and presumably he's looking through his binoculars and spotting them for you.
Right.
Is the in-game reason, but effectively I think they probably did focus testing and said, I can't always tell where they are.
Yeah.
And they said, how can we solve that? Fresh Quiblets, who says the median education level of World War II American soldier was something like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Look how big that fucking scope is, though. Takes up the entire length of your gun. Jeff says, I heard Raven worked on half of the single player, and I think you can notice that in a lot of spots. That makes sense.
Double kill. Wait, it is the charm from the beginning of the game on the side of the gun?
I think it's just a charm. I think that's probably something that someone saw or reference for and was like, not cool. You know, the patron saint of murder.
Yeah.
If people want to see a 360 no-scope.
Those TAC-38 crews are down. Our tanks are moving up.
Almost. Hold on, Germans. I have to heal myself.
I have to go find a ladder so I can 360 YY you. I don't have high enough sensitivity.
Yeah.
Too flake.
I mean, you can 360, but you can't 360 jump.
Yeah.
I don't like that the med packs don't fill you.
Watch out! Friendly tanks coming over the track. Another enemy position just past the hedges. Fall in behind the tanks. Everyone fall in. Our charge.
Is it time to become the tank gunner?
No, you just have to stand behind one and you can pick which one.
MG-42!
But you're literally just using it for cover. What's crazy though is watching the old videos of World War II, that there were hedgerows that were so thick in France that our tanks would get stuck on them trying to knock them over. So our tanks would just hit them and stop.
Right.
And so we actually had to develop like plows and stuff to rip them up because it's just weird that a plant stopped our tanks at times.
Whoa! Well, they have so much, you know, like they're so flexible and they've been going for a couple hundred years and they have like major complicated root systems. Like, only half of them are fucking around.
Sure. Centipede, the link for the Extra Life donation is tinyurl/RFM Extra Life, or you could look, it's actually at the top of the video. It's a little hard to see because of the white sky, but it's there. Also, just below the chat. Yeah, just below. Yeah, so there it is. At the top of the screen, top center, and then if you look just below the video, if you're on PC or Mac, you can see the big thing that says "Donate to our Extra Life."
Yeah.
Also, Nightbot will remind you of the thing. I should have put a command.
Thanks, Nightbot. You're a pal.
Booyah, thanks for your 30 bits and your commercial watching.
Sergeant, give me the position.
Show me their souls.
Show me their souls. Give me detective vision.
Thanks, Dr. Jones, for being the best mod ever to live.
We can't advance until those TAC-38s are down.
Everyone should give Dr. Jones's channel a follow, too.
Yeah, definitely.
He's the guy who taught me how to play Kerbal Space Program. When I reached the moon, that's because of Dr. Jones. When I rescued someone that was out of a spaceship in the middle of space just orbiting, and I launched an extra orbital mission to bring him back, that was all Dr. Jones.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Arthur, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. People keep laughing though, because like James is sitting shooting people, and it'll be all multi-kill.
Dire attacking your tower.
Mazloom Zero, the game looks amazing, but I can't help but feel like it's generic as shit. I mean, it's definitely still Call of Duty.
I mean, it's very good. Like, we call of Duty generic, but it
You can shoot those, like those, any of those red things you see. You're trying to load guns. Daniels single-handedly destroy all the armed emplacements.
shooting like, what is this, like 200 yards?
Yeah.
100 yards?
No problem.
Perfectly sighted every time.
Daniels, please have children.
Daniels, we're creating a super soldier program.
Yeah.
We've codenamed you Captain America.
Pearson, get your men up there and clear those trenches. Roger that. Everyone move up and clear those trenches.
Yeah, the Battlefield 1's campaign vignettes were really interesting.
Yeah.
And it was cool because they got to tell a bunch of different stories, and it made more contextual sense, like when you had a tank part, an airplane part. But I mean, it's not their fault that they didn't have Daniels in World War I.
Just rolling super slowly.
I was gonna say that's like a World War I tank.
Yeah, I like the Battlefield 1 vignettes. They were all pretty good.
Oh, you can.
Oh,
no! Jeff says some believe
they were surrendering.
No surrender.
No, those are.
Some believe the original damn Daniels came from World War II. Yeah.
Damn Daniels.
We know the Daniels. The legend of the Daniels.
It's actually kind of impressive that I can run a live stream on one screen and the other.
I am a little
Lieutenant.
sad that I don't have a copy of the one game I had hoped to stream. But
What's that?
the Outcast remake.
Oh yeah.
Comes out in like a week.
You should
listen up.
message them again.
Charlie
and be like,
Company's
hey,
under assault near the
can I
church.
play your game on our
Ammo,
live stream
fire
that's going on
support.
today?
Send a squad immediately.
Sir, we're already stretched pretty thin.
I'll buy it
Then
anyway,
stretch
but I
dinner.
want an early code
Yes,
for
sir.
some people or something. But they probably aren't letting anybody stream it.
There's no option to stop and have a debate with the Nazis,
We're
though
gonna
you
need
can
armored
occasionally
support.
capture them.
That's the
I would,
plan.
yeah, give me the option, and then I hit the wrong
First we'll
button.
follow you and the squad.
And
Can't
shot
do
one
it.
in the chest, and the other one was like, oh, fuck this!
Yep.
We're heading west with the 11. God damn it. Those boys are running out of time. You're on your own. Take the jeeps and head out. Move!
All right, snap to it.
Josh
Charlie's
Jamal,
up shit
how did
creek
you
and we're the
transport back in
battle.
time?
Let's go. Let's go.
Are you a time traveler?
Alright though, you ready? The Daniel. This is also an expert driver.
Hey, which way, Marigny?
The best thing I can
I'm first.
honestly the best thing I can
I'm in
equate
first.
the best thing I can equate this to is it's basically the Indiana Jones.
Jesus, look at that guy drive.
It's basically the Indiana Jones ride from Disneyland. You can effectively just hold down the gas and you'll stay on the track. You can hit the wall and stuff, it'll just realign you. Okay, I guess you need to provide slight input. But by and large, it will
I'm just hands off the stick.
exactly. It will continue to align you. So
So
you're literally like, that's why I say it's like the Indiana Jones thing, right? Because it's
Yeah.
like kind of on a track and
We're gonna play this in the dumbest way possible.
Well, it's sort of like those videos. that come
like see
out
like
of-
that
yeah.
tank rolling over the edge. It's like the snake attacking it.
Right. Yeah.
This guy will stay. Make sure he stays in the direction of your car.
It's not even like less efficient.
No, it's not.
It's just
It's sort of like those videos, like early on, of people playing Alien Isolation, where they just run through the whole game, you know,
Yeah.
like run past all the enemies.
Oh, okay. There is timing. Okay. Jeff Grubb, thanks for the $25 donation, and Cassandra,
Hey, which
thank
way,
you for
Marigny?
your $10.
Follow this road and the next village over.
why you like this, dude?
He's like, we're gonna get there first.
Arthur, people were asking if we could turn up our audio to the game audio just a tiny bit.
This big ass ram. Yo, 50, hit that big ass ram.
Is that from Blood and Sand?
Yeah.
Okay. It's a game I never played, but
Swing left. Look out.
Good line though.
oh, I see. That thing in the bottom is saying it's really good. Or if you're in the name or something.
Go right.
on it! Kansas ahead! Watch out! Close one! Taking fire! Need reinforcement! Get down! Floor it!
Don't worry about your spine.
Which way? Ah, straight! Go straight!
Hold on!
Don't worry about hitting people with your car, your radiator is fine.
Charging battery.
Hey, grab the wheel!
Don't worry.
I'm getting on the gun!
Driving.
I'm on it! Enemy chief!
No, because they need the dangles.
Grab chief! Dead ahead!
Can't hold them much longer!
Charlie's counting on us.
Road's blocked!
There's an opening. Hold on. Enemy troops. Help on the run.
I would love to read like a history report of what happened with
Straight ahead,
Daniel.
take him out!
So then you go through the town and killed like
Almost
hundreds
there,
of
hang on!
Daniel went back and then
Charlie Cookie!
tried to buy a farmer in
They're all over the
Arkansas.
house!
Could never become
More
satisfied
coming in!
with killing somebody then.
And then you're just like a sitting duck.
Circle left! Don't let up! That's all you got? They're falling back! Lead up the rest! Set up a perimeter by the road! All clear!
Punch a Nazi.
Rally up!
We gotta stop meeting like this.
Don't you be going soft on me, Murphy.
Well, thanks for showing up when you did.
Thank Captain Davis. It was his orders.
Charging battery.
Okay.
Charging battery.
I think Arthur,
Late to press on.
if we could, they
Looks
just
like
want the
you
game
boys got a
audio down.
reprieve.
Excuse me,
That's what it
Sergeant?
sounds like it's hard to hear
Isn't
us.
half the crowd army on the other side of those buildings?
No, I said down.
No, he said down.
Better place
He
to
said
set up
turn
a
us
perimeter?
up, turn the game audio
Sure,
down.
Private. Why don't you book us a room
Sorry.
at the Ritz?
Sir. He's scared as all.
Don't be mad at me that you messed up.
Hey man, I heard you. I was sitting right next to you.
I'm gonna recut the video feed so it's just James.
Just like James and I on either side of the screen. Anthony is magically not there.
See, Arthur, I just feel like one of us could be handling it, because now the game audio is completely muted.
Ack. Alright, we'll do one more mission then. Start playing something else.
Yeah. I mean, this is certainly a Call of Duty game. Those curtains look very ethereal. Is that the same guy?
That's you.
I couldn't tell if that was Daniels.
He's wearing a helmet.
Oh, now I see him now. Yeah. I just couldn't quite tell with the hairdo and stuff. It must be like 6 weeks later again.
For the Nevant Galant, such things are never in doubt. No matter the challenge,
Oh, he's
you
still
may
hurting,
rest
huh?
assured, dear friends, this one is in the back.
Oh shit.
Even better is that his brother just gets up and is like, "You okay?"
30 seconds to battle.
What? Gotta take your kill.
My TV's on cooldown.
So you wonder why the Daniels is amazing. Look at his brother.
The original Daniels super soldier.
Take him down.
Worthy twins.
Oh, that sounds like Star Wars for a second.
Hold up your shield, James, while you run in.
There's a shield?
No.
Oh.
He's just literally Captain America.
Wait, why?
Charging battery.
My dude, that wasn't
Yeah. Yeah. he decided at that exact moment to defect from the German Empire.
First blood.
Only he showed his back to you before communicating that to the Americans.
I wanted that gun. Stop it. Shooting me.
Got me a health pack. Thanks. Oh, what kind of grenade is that?
It's, I think it's the,
Oh, it's that grenade.
Yeah.
I see.
I did not realize that was...
Right.
Charging battery.
You drop a bomb grenade.
Get out there and win this thing.
Rifle grenade?
It's definitely the perfect sound effect for that.
I think that would be Arthur's headset.
What?
Somebody says in the stream it keeps saying charging audio.
What's the problem?
So they can keep hearing in the stream something saying charging audio.
Oh, weird.
I assume it's his headset.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why.
Why that's in the stream? Yeah, that's
someone
really weird.
says charging battery is my ASMR.
My ASMR.
Yeah.
Just fucking over here.
The Daniels had no care for friend or foe, only murder.
If they weren't shooting at someone, they were a waste of time.
Let's see. Where's the?
To your right, there's a wounded guy.
Wounded?
Yeah. See how that hand symbol appears? Because they want you to drag some dude.
Where is it? Oh yeah. Oh, God damn it.
Booyach, thank you for another $10 donation. And Anonymous, thank you for a $25 donation.
Got him.
Yeah, because it's not super loud on the TV. Occasionally I just get a little bit of the music and I'm like, oh, it's Star Wars.
Iowa's jumbling.
I never did a mortar strike like that.
That's pretty effective.
Good thing the guy sighting your mortars or never grab the
There's also Daniels. What? Who is shooting me?
There's one German dude, right? All your guys can't take him out.
They're like, wait, Daniel will do it.
What?
I think you can totally miss this.
Yeah, because when I climbed over the side.
Which means it has like multiple unique entering animations.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. There's help for the twin for the.
Oh, the car. Interesting. Your Mortal Strike fucked it up. Yeah, see, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a guy with the rocket launcher up top. If you already play League of Legends, I wouldn't bother playing Dota. Unless your friends are there. If your friends are already in League, just stay with League.
Yeah.
They're very different. They both have their own merits. But for me, it just comes down to where friends are.
If you wanna experience, Dota's a game where you can do weird shit, and like you're not punished by the game, but it's open for that once you get good at it.
I was gonna go for their.
I do think Dota's more punishing than League, though.
Sure.
Like, you overextend, you're fucking dead. Like,
yeah.
There's less escape moves, and there's certainly no, like, teleport dash power, you know, in your account or anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Alex from Giant Bomb does the drum thing for like 16 hours straight. It's bonkers.
But I don't understand what's going on. What the fuck am I actually supposed to be doing here?
Holding this position, as far as I know. Defend the area.
Okay. Because every time I've gotten in this, I've just died, so it's like...
Yeah, I feel like there must be a missile guy we're not seeing.
So, there's that guy there.
Oh, okay, Mirana's there. We should leave.
Oh, the thing's almost dead. That's why. It literally gets blown up so fast. I wouldn't even get in it.
Yeah.
We will be playing till 9 a.m. tomorrow, Pacific time.
Not just this.
PST. No, all Call of Duty all the time.
Okay. I guess if you don't kill that rocket dude instantly, then...
Are any of you guys looking forward to WoW Classic Vanilla?
I'll play some, probably.
I will not.
I already played enough WoW Classic.
I just don't get the appeal. Why would you want to play the version of WoW that doesn't have all the polish and...
Because some stuff got removed. Like, that's the thing. It's like, not everything's in the game anymore.
Right. Like, there's
Okay.
certain things that people actually really liked about old WoW that I get and that I have a certain amount of nostalgia for.
Yeah.
But I already played so much of it, I can actually still remember it.
Sure. But to me, I also just feel like a lot of the quality of life changes they've made, I wonder if those would be removed too, and I'd be like, eh.
Yeah.
I honestly think they'll keep...
Like some of the stuff they did that made
Yeah.
like flight points and stuff better. And
yeah.
That would be better. Because if it literally is just going back to like an old build of WoW, that does not interest me whatsoever.
Yeah.
Plus, I just don't know. They changed a lot of things because
Your middle
they need
tower
to
is
change.
under attack.
Yeah.
The Daniels won't be defeated by a door.
Your middle tower is in trouble.
Flop, come back down for a second. Come back toward me.
I am so
Move over, BJ Blazkowicz. Daniels is here.
But Daniels cannot dual wield.
True.
He could, but he doesn't want everyone to realize that he's not actually human. This is just a hold here until your guys get here.
You freaking out over here? You're
Check your middle tower.
Daniels, come stand in the circle with us. Someone says, send his ass to Mars to take care of the demon problem.
Get your ass
Are you gonna give me a sniper?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you gonna highlight souls? Give me souls.
If you go to the window, it's interesting. He actually has audio for that. He'll be like,
yeah. You don't care that much.
C-Monk says the demon voices make the church seem more menacing. Arthur's currently playing
Nyx.
Yeah, Nyx Assassin Dota, so the Dota dub track is very good. Alright. If you say so. This is basically just an Overwatch mission.
Show me their souls.
Their life must leave them. There's one. To Jesus. I'd just be like looking at Daniels like, this is before we discovered midichlorians.
I like how they all are they wearing ghillie?
Yeah.
No, that's what? Okay, they literally weren't at the target.
That's a little disappointing.
There goes.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's actually more horrific.
Just burning a hole in his back. Oops.
What up, Tyler?
Your middle tower's under attack.
If you want to play some Battlegrounds later, Tyler, let me know. It's been a while. Low pressure. I only have a 2% win rate, so it's not like I care.
Higher than my win rate.
When the guys hit $2,000, you're going to drop an XCOM code. Let's see where we're at. 1711, Wesley Thorne, the $56 donation. Love listening to you all. Thank you. Wolfenstein 2 code? Probably not. Not from us, anyway.
It's so collecting time.
There's a Nazi flag. It's like the first one I've seen in the game, actually.
Then some other parts.
I saw the crosses, the Iron Cross and stuff, but I...
Show me their souls. Oh, yeah, his soul's on cooldown.
Yeah, we're streaming on my channel this year. I've been doing a lot more streaming, and
it's one we talked about on the podcast.
So we figured it made the most sense.
Yeah.
We have a Rebel FM Twitch channel, and I don't even know if we, like, I remember last year we tried to use it and we forgot the password, so...
That was 2 years ago. I think we used it last year.
Okay.
2 years ago we used Arthur's because we couldn't remember the password. I was pretty fucking low.
Attack!
10 years of podcasts. You wanted to donate? I'm glad. If you're going to donate money, give it to the kids.
Damn it!
Yes. As Nyx would have it.
I thought you guys were dead.
Are they good?
You just made yourself
The
a target.
Daniels has mystical healing shots.
Temporary invulnerability on your side. Your middle tower's in trouble.
Yikes.
Radiant buildings are fortified.
Oh, you think Booyach? We should do that, huh? Play some Jackbox Party Pack, the one where you design shirts like we did, and then maybe people could buy a shirt, basically that was from the stream.
Or you could buy the Rebel FM shirt.
Yeah, that's the thing about buying that shirt is that all the money goes to Jackbox.
Yeah.
You could buy a Rebel FM shirt, which the link is on the Twitch page as well.
Bong.
But yeah, don't worry about following or subbing the channel or any of that shit today. Today is Extra Life, so it's tinyurl.com/RFM Extra Life. It's at the top of the top center of the screen, and right now the screen's nice and dark, so you should be able to see it. That's where I want all your monies to go. All of it. This part also is another one of those. When he says move your ass, if you don't do it, you die. This is very much an Uncharted get out of the building part.
Yeah.
You'll see there's like 2 parts in this game where they must have spent months making like a crazy moment happen.
Yeah.
Like all this shit. It's just like, no, we have to animate all this shit breaking. Can you set your game playing to Extra Life? I didn't know that. Hold on.
But you are mine.
Oh, you totally can.
The game is Extra Life?
Yeah. There we go. Thanks for that information, Wallace. Later on we might set it to certain games. I don't know. But good call on that.
Your middle tower's in trouble.
Styles, where are you at? I want to drown her.
The enemy's top tower just got undenied. Your middle tower's under attack.
That is a good call.
Why can't I use the...
Think you're out?
No, like, Styles just give me the
grenades.
The mortar strike.
No, it's just regular grenades. He just gives you grenades.
Oh, okay.
So RB, you have more grenades.
Protect your middle tower.
Ronna's looking for a tail on the back.
Yeah, I don't make enough money to make it worth
Charging
sitting
battery.
around
Charging
for
battery.
subs. To me, the fun thing about Extra Life is, like I was saying earlier, it's hard to find days where I can play games, or even just hang out with people while they play games. Like, I can't even tell you the last time I just sat on a couch with people while they played games.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while, so... The charging battery thing, I can't help. Streaming off Arthur's computer. He's using it.
Oh, you get focused even when you're...
Yeah.
One of the flamboys. Your guts would be all jumbled.
Yeah. Or you'd never hear again.
Yeah, they're pushing top. They want to fight top. If we want to get up here. I have one button. Oh, they're more shadows.
Come now, strike me.
No. To make a royal return.
Just a brick.
I don't. Okay. Now I do.
They won't like that.
Should we switch to something for a bit?
Yeah.
Wow. Double kill. My iPad was at 91% when we started. 29.
Just made yourself a target.
Go for a couple hours.
I guess I was showing video the whole time.
You can charge that.
Your team's counting on you. No pressure.
They've been laughing about it.
I'm sorry.
They've also been saying how they're hearing the dubstep remix of Charging Battery.
Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. Honestly.
I think it's just taking all your systems.
As Nix would have.
Is there something else you wanted to play right now?
Not me
I
particularly.
wanted to try Titanfall if installed.
I want to see if I have Viva Pinata on this hard drive.
Okay. If not, I can just install
I
the
don't
phone.
have Viva Pinata installed, but
I think I do.
what's up? What? What do you
Let's find out which one of my external drives.
Dude, I would say
Amazing
yes,
what
except
you'll
for the fact
find
that
laying
my
around.
2 terabyte of hard drive space is almost full because fucking 4K Xbox One games are gigantic.
I have one.
Go ahead and add your account here. Hey,
I would
Arthur.
be curious to actually see your.
Arthur, can you go to full screen?
Oh, he needs to set it on.
It is full screen.
No, like full screen camera.
Into the mind.
With the end of passwords.
Oh, you don't.
I don't.
Okay.
I see there.
Okay. Let's see it. I don't actually know how to do this. As stupid as it is.
Oh, how to do it? Yeah.
Here. With the new HUD. Oh.
Okay, alright, I got a centaur.
Oh, here.
Makes needs.
Just go to add new. All the remaining time Factorio, that would be boring. That is a really boring game to watch. Also, I don't know what I'm doing in Factorio, which should make it even worse.
Alright, they know I'm in the immediate vicinity.
And gold are linked.
They won't like that.
I have one purpose.
We've played Gang Beasts. We could do that later on.
2 down.
I'm walking up toward you, but
It got strong.
We're not just getting cocky. The enemy built towers giving up on life.
My words into the mind, but not the ear.
oh no, I'm super dead.
Assassin.
Yeah, it was an Adam Jensen announcer pack.
I don't know what's happening on the screen right now. Are you guys...
Yeah, we're setting up a profile.
That's actually pretty
Yeah.
impressive.
Let me know when you're done so I can...
That looked painful. Wicked.
PC, PC Destiny.
Two down.
I think Tostita salsa is better because it's got sugar in it, and because I'm an American addicted to sugar. But I actually prefer a fresh made.
I think you're winning.
Yeah, that is really sweet.
Yeah.
Like ultra sweet.
Yeah.
You just made yourself a target. Now you're just showing off.
Oh, okay. What?
Wait, a passkey? Hold on. No, I don't want Game Pass. Just sign me in. Alright, so I don't even know if this is the right hard drive. I brought two because one's hooked up to my computer. I know, but if it's my hard drive, it'll already be there. And it is my hard drive. There it is. Booyah! Wait. No, that's not right. I hate the new overlay.
Gosh, here we go.
Yeah. I feel like they still just have not got it right.
I Fame over. How do you say that?
Fame owner?
Fame owner. Hot mango salsas. Hot mango salsas are very good.
Let me try switching the hard drive. I think I put in the wrong one. I have two and they're identical. I have one purpose.
Worthy tribute.
I have one purpose for me.
There we go. You can switch over, Arthur.
To my marks. The bribe of coin is wasted on me. Collapse.
Alien, who says you guys have much better options for food compared to the UK.
Yeah,
Well, it's mainly San Francisco.
Well,
I mean, or California, but like if you go to like the Midwest, they're not gonna have great options for food. We just happen to live in a really.
I mean, it mostly just depends on urban areas, you know, like
Yeah.
Chicago, St. Louis, you know, like supposedly have really great food scenes.
allow immigrants.
Mhm.
You get better food.
Yep.
I like London has a really good Indian food scene.
I've had a lot of good meals in London.
Yeah.
Like all different kinds of food. I think the thing about like England having terrible food options is more or less a thing of the past.
Yeah.
You've never seen your kill.
I think you're winning. Showing off.
You know, the slow food movement and everything got its start in the States for a year before it
You just made yourself a target. 3 down.
What's for dinner? I mean, I wanted Chinese.
Double kill.
Xbox.
Oh, I got.
Yay!
Oh.
Generation.
Yeah. Ew. This game is always really loud.
The camera's being a little funky, but it can still capture those.
It made James look like he was a robot.
The enemy's bottom
Freaking
tower
out.
just got destroyed.
I can almost guarantee you it's not the camera.
Dyer's fortified their buildings.
But I can always stop and restart it if things get funky.
Boy, that fight on Timbersaw, that fight on Jinx, like really did not go the way that they expected it to.
We're just downloading my save game real quick because the cloud stores all of my gardens. So I'm like a level 20 something gardener. This is my garden I've been working on for a bit. Right now I'm just in the process of meticulously breeding animals for money.
Is this the garden you've had forever?
No, I restarted.
We're playing Triple in Paradise right now.
Oh, okay.
No, I was answering someone in chat.
People talking about California burritos versus Mission burritos.
They have different qualities. Like
Yeah.
California burritos, like the ones that you would buy in San Diego, rice is not really a thing.
Right.
It's like they're totally stuffed with like meat and beans and everything, which people prefer.
California burritos
A lot of
have
people prefer
crispy
us.
French fries inside of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, California burritos have crispy French fries.
Welcome.
But I actually prefer beans and rice in my burrito.
Welcome to my garden.
Yeah.
Probably because I don't eat meat.
You'll find several animals here named after my fiance's dog.
Shasta.
Yeah.
Where's the Marana top?
I think they're all sleeping right now.
Sleeping. Quote unquote.
Let's see, I think I just got done breeding all these guys, so I don't need them anymore. So, see ya. Oh, see, that one was named Shasta 01. That's my fiance's dog. Basically, I just started naming every single one Shasta or nicknames for Shasta. We can get rid of their house too.
Okay, I give them a
So basically, right now, I'm just trying to meticulously breed them all, become a master romancer so that I can move on. And then,
A master romancer?
yeah, you have to breed them a certain amount to become a master romancer. And then once you've master romanced them, you get rid of them because your garden can only have so many pinata in them at once.
Wait, so you don't keep the master romancing?
No.
Like breed better animals or something?
No, not unless you're going to use them for other animals to eat them.
This game is very cute.
Yeah.
I'm always my kids.
So this guy gives you seeds. I'm just trying to see if he'll give me anything new. This is my water area. I pinned it off because these things don't get along with my frogs. They start fighting. So the whole point of this game is that you basically wait for something to wander in, and then you see what it needs to become a resident, and then you try and work at getting it to live with you. So if I want to breed these, they have to eat worms. So the worms will just keep showing up though, thankfully. So let's find the worms and have them murder them.
Oh, you can point them out to them. Be
Yeah.
Like, here's a worm.
Yeah, Bean is another name for Shasta, though this actually kind of looks like Shasta.
Yeah.
So.
James, Schuff, or Arthur. I don't know why they excluded Matt from this. Is anything super cool coming out in coming out in the coming month? Far Cry. What else? Anything you care about? I mean.
No.
I mean the
Mitch Dyer's Battlefront.
Mitch Dyer's Battlefront.
killing spree.
The level 3 backpack.
Yeah. Alright, so see, he cracks open the pinata. Candy goes everywhere. They're so cute, right? But the reality is pinatas gotta get eaten by other pinatas.
They peppering him with good.
Yeah, they just they throw out random stuff and then it slays them. The thing in the pinata world too is pinatas never actually die. You see that he just goes from being in my garden to not in my garden. And no longer colored, which means I possess him or not. But he'll move back in and then he'll get eaten by someone else. So pinatas never really die.
You killed the equivalent of the enemy.
And then when you get a pinata that's super happy like this one, because he just got to chow down on 2 fucking worms,
yeah,
you then come over here and you load him up to send to a children's party to get fucking beat on.
What you're doing is physically impossible.
They're getting sent to the farm. Or actually sent from the farm.
Pinata sent to party.
She's gotta be going. What?
I don't want to talk to you. I really do want you to just keep dropping seeds for me.
What you're doing is physically impossible.
And you can do all kinds of things if you want. Like you can drop, you can try out all these different fertilizers to try and grow the plants more. Oh. I'm still progressing, so I'm still unlocking like people. I don't know what she does.
Dire structures are fortified.
Okay, so I can pay this person to just come in and work on my garden.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
But Anthony is an expert gardener.
Yep, I'm about to get my bigger garden upgrade. So this is as big as my garden will get.
Protect your bottom
So,
tower.
yeah. So now my garden was bordered where the rocks were, but see, now you'll see the rocks magically float out, make my garden. But the only bad thing about it is this was the edge of my garden. Now I got this awkward chunk of space, so.
Can you like
You have
slowly shuffle it over?
No, you have to destroy it and redo it.
And they could kill each other in the meantime?
Yeah.
Gotta go fast then.
So I'm adding some purple fertilizer because I just know which plants, you have to know which plants need what color, or experiment until you figure it out. And by doing this, you get extra growth out of them, which you can get extra experience from, get extra flowers. This game is essentially a grind, and there's a bunch of hidden stuff in it, like sometimes, like, to get a two-headed snake, there are certain things you can do to breed a two-headed snake. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games. Also, if people want, though, we could totally stream something else. Like, I understand it's probably not necessarily... My fiance always tells me it's not very exciting to watch. But I'm just like...
A lot of games aren't very exciting to watch.
But I'm always like, but look at this, though.
Well, it helps when you're like explaining what's going on and, you know, like what the stuff is for, and you know, 'cause it's always interesting because you can't quite tell where the value is in all the systems without having somebody explaining it to you.
I'm going to plant some long grass, because when you plant long grass, you'll get different animals to show up.
And do you do it in like a certain corner, like just so they come into that area specifically?
No,
or they'll come in general.
It is a math requirement.
Oh, okay.
Like, it'll be like you have to have this many square meters of grass before something will show up.
Is it stuff you learned through like facts or like?
You can read facts or just experiment with it and be like, I'll just make my whole garden long grass and see what happens.
I could come bottom, but I don't think that's going to help you.
So we'll see. That's my first long grass I've put down, but I would guess that will result in some type of new pinatas showing up.
Are pinatas considered like wild when they're outside of a farm?
Yeah.
Outside of the color trait, does that actually like mean to domesticate them or like?
Yeah, like they has eaten a fruit of any kind. So this guy's gonna eat a piece of fruit. If you can only have 2 of a pinata without breeding them in your garden, so he'll eat a couple of those, and then he'll join me. And so there are certain ones like this. It's a really low level pinata. He'll just keep joining you, over and over again. Like eventually they almost become like pests you have to get rid of, because I can sell them at any time. I don't have to keep him around. But see,
once he becomes yours, you can sell him.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't sell him.
Yeah. So see, now he's mine. He changes colors. Becomes super stoked. I think, so you have this whole village that you go to, and all these different people you can talk to do different things, build houses, buy shit for your garden, hire laborers if you want. Yeah, Arfer's in. You can, let's see. I don't remember what this guy does. Right. This guy magically transforms things, and you have no idea what he transforms things into. So you might see milk, and if you tell him to transform milk, it'll turn into cheese, and that might be the only way to acquire cheese, and it'll never tell you that.
Oh, wow.
And it might be only a gold version of his tinkering will turn it into cheese, not a bronze or a silver. There's a lot of stuff, and there's stuff they hid on the TV show as well. So.
Jesus. Oh, it's dough. I get it.
Yes. They all have cute candy names. So. Let's see, what does this guy need? He just needs some watercress and he'll join. This guy needs to get some honey. So I get experience even for something showing up the first time. And then when it actually jumps in my garden, I get points as well. Come a little bit closer so I can see what you need. And then there's also winter and summer pinatas, so I can put seed or snow or sand or snow down, and that'll raise different pinata as well. I wish you'd just come a little bit closer. Okay.
Pinata than you could actually fit in your garden. You have to make decisions.
Is that fucking game running at 60 frames per second?
Probably.
Yeah.
Sorry, James Faulkner. Viva Pinata on Xbox One X runs around 60 frames per second.
So he needs to eat 2 bluebells or 5 blueberries. That's fine. Blueberries I have, I'm pretty sure. So if I go like this, and I tap this, it'll drop any fruit that's ready.
And he'll be like, "Oh
and
shit,
then he
son."
can come in and eat it and become mine. So
But
this
what someone else eats it?
he's evil. He'll probably fuck up one of my pinatas, and there's nothing I can do to stop him.
Are you just like an omniscient?
Yeah,
presence?
he's the bad guy of the game. So let's see what he'll probably. Okay, so he's decided he's gonna fuck up this guy, and I can't do anything about it until he does it.
When he was moving around, it looked like he had shit out that. There's like can you have pinatas attack him or something?
No, I literally can't do anything. So the pig wants to eat rotten gooseberries. So what I can do if I'm trying to get the pig is I can tap these while they're on the ground, still ripe, and that'll rot them, so that they become rotten and something he wants to eat. There's like a lot of really crazy systems, but we'll do some Viva Pinata earlier in the day because I feel like this game would put people to sleep at night. So he just straight up killed my aunt.
Fucking dick. You just want the candy?
Unstoppable. Double kill.
You pumping candy, y'all.
I can hit him. See, you can tell all the pinatas hate him. They're all hissing at him and stuff, but they can't do anything. Oh, all these. So something came over and destroyed all my plants, and when they destroy your plants, you get the flowers, which you can use, and then you get the seeds.
Your plant.
Yeah, and if you grew like a one with fertilizer, it'll only, like if you don't grow with fertilizer, you'll just get one seed. But if you grew it with fertilizer, you'll get like 3 seeds because it grew 3 flowers.
Oh.
So if you're trying to like harvest seeds and plants, like sometimes you need to do that because maybe you have something that says, I need a bunch of the seeds or the flowers to breed a pinata.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dependent systems. You can also feed stuff to pinata even if it doesn't seem like they'd want it.
Yeah.
Your bottom tower's under attack.
This is basically the period of time where you all get to humor me about my love for Viva Pinata. Wait.
Your top tower's in trouble.
Worthy
You've lost your top tower.
Get out. Get out of here. I don't want you in here. Get out.
Fine.
Okay. But you do have to do tedious things like
water.
Yeah. The best time to plant plants is actually when it's raining.
Because then you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
There's no point in planting them next to like a pool so that they like.
I know, right? So that the soil is there.
Yeah. Apparently not.
What do you think this is? A garden simulator?
Certain pinata you can scare off with water and stuff too if they're being bad.
Like a cat.
Yeah. Actually, yes, a cat's a really good one. And then certain ones you do it and they're like, I love it. Alright, so now this guy's in the garden, but he and my frogs hate each other. So you have to go live in this habitat I made for you.
When did Roche go down?
So you don't have to worry about leaving the gates open.
No. Oh no, I do. Yes, I only left it open for him because he needs to go into his habitat, so that I can then close it. You can get through there. What are you doing?
I think that they probably would want me to do that.
Get in. He's crying? Come here. He's like stuck. This game had bugs sometimes. There he goes.
Double kill.
It's like he can't fit through this gate.
What you're doing is physically impossible.
Good evening. So I'm not the only person who can't fall asleep around here. So that's
Protect your middle tower. The Radiant have bought their buildings a little more time. Your middle tower's gone.
Oh
Protect your
no.
middle barracks.
What?
I did not put my stuff in the right spot. I had to destroy part of the fence for that guy to get in for some reason.
so I'm not the only person who can't afford to sleep around here.
Let me see.
The humans in this game are terrifying.
Everyone's just talking about Dota voice packs.
Yeah. We can swap over to that after.
Twice as
the
nice.
games end.
We'll stop the stream in a second and restart it because the frame rate's kind of taking it down.
Okay.
The assassin cast is reborn.
Once more into the breach.
Now we have a successful habitat. So you get these sour pinata. They're bad until you turn them good.
2 down.
And they have different requirements as well. So he has to eat mushrooms before he'll turn good. And then once they turn good, they're actually quite cute.
Haste. Onerous. Death and gold are linked. Mix or do. I stick vacancy.
We could probably kill
This fucking cat needs to eat a mouse mallow. What up?
I'll cut the wave. I'll cut the wave.
I have one purpose.
Your middle barracks are under attack. You've lost your middle racks. Good job. Your middle barracks are gone.
Your thoughts betray you.
I spent about probably
You've lost your bottom tower.
60 hours on this game
Your bottom barracks are gone.
back in the day when I reviewed it for UGM.
Learned a tough life lesson.
I loved it so hard. And the DS one was actually really good as well.
Rana is really strong right now.
Is it basically the same game or just the DS?
The DS one, yeah, it's 2D, but it's the same game.
Like,
Your
if you
middle
do
tower
have to do
can't
stuff,
help
you
you.
can have to do the other.
Yeah.
Gross.
The spider. Yeah, he's gonna be my pal though.
You cleared the arachnid.
So, if I want to breed pinata, I gotta build pinata houses.
Restore to consciousness.
Sure. Let's
Never
breed
liked the
some
idea of
flies.
coming back from the dead.
You don't have to breed all the pinata, but it's the best way to
Progress.
yes, it's just to grind them all out.
Is physically
Open his
impossible.
house in the very corner. These fudge hogs are so great. Eating a hollyberry, a thistle, yeah.
What you're doing is physically impossible.
That's awesome.
Did Marana buy back that?
It's like a Buffon hedgehog.
Half day in what games I'm gonna play today. Well, right now I'm playing View Pinata. There'll be some battlegrounds. Maybe we'll have Arthur stream some of his Dota matches. Destiny. Don't know at all.
I do not take defeat lightly. To my purpose. Strike me. It's not time yet. As me, we can
These rabbits are loving the tall grass.
I have one purpose.
You've killed the equivalent of the enemy
Open up
team
my plant water.
twice.
I have one purpose for being.
The enemy's middle tower is gone. Dire buildings are fortified.
Alright.
I didn't realize that's You killed the equivalent of the enemy team twice.
They are for certain plants. So every plant in the game is pretty much probably food for something. It's all circular systems. Do this, level up, and then it'll unlock this, which is food for something else. Somehow the builder built the house. Oh man. Have I played Total Warhammer 2 yet with Immortal Empires? I haven't. I could stream some of that at some point, but that game is a snooze fest, man. That'll be the game that I can snooze at like 1:30 in the morning if everyone falls asleep.
It's a hard game. We needed to finish it a little earlier than I think we did.
You need to eat these worms. They dared to move in, and now you get to eat them. And then we can breed chickens.
Bugger. Yay!
Here. And now everyone can come eat some of this worm's guts and get happy. There you go, Squazzle. Get happy. Eat some fucking pinata guts. How about some Rocket League? Yeah, we can do some Rocket League. This is Viva Pinata 2. Trouble in Paradise.
Killing spree. Triple kill.
Yeah, it's Axel. She's dead.
Weird inner dictator slide. I could play some like.
Alright, well, I'm gonna restart the stream.
Okay, the stream's gonna go down for 1 second so that Arthur can adjust the